Happy cheesecake, everybody.
Are we gonna start like that?
Yes, we are. Hello, everybody. Hello, Fody. Hello, Evie. Hello, Motonard. Hello, Groundhog. How are you all doing?
Everything he said. Happy Tuesday. I said Wednesday.
Happy cheesecake, everybody. Tell you about cheesecake in a moment.
You immediately had to start with that.
Yes, Tifa, I have to.
It wasn't even a big deal.
It was to me. The things you do need to be brought to light. But we'll get to that. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Sound is distorting. Was it during the intro thing again? Yeah, OBS likes to do that sometimes for some reason. I don't know why. I've looked into it. There is no logical explanation for that. I'm sorry, Groundhog. Other than the internet is cursed, I guess.
That could very well be. I hope it's fine now, at least.
Yes, let's be quiet for a second. Is it still distorted? I hope not. Like, I've got this audio monitoring thing going so I can hear it the way you should be able to hear it.
Sounds good to Fody.
Yes. Just got done eating cheese stonks and I had a strawberry pocky. Pocky,
nice.
like
the sticks, no?
Like the cookie sticks coated and stuff. I haven't had those in forever.
That is very true, but that's because you can't eat the ones we have in the store.
Yes, which is complete bullshit.
We used to eat those quite often. Well, quite
because
often.
I love them.
Like we bought them when we saw them.
They're amazing. They're cookies and chocolate, basically.
Yeah. So. The nicest snack on. Enjoy.
Twitch is not a big fan of my school's Wi-Fi today. Hello, Motonard. I am going to speak a bit slower so that the school Wi-Fi can transmit the whole sentence to you, hopefully. That's annoying, sorry. Amazing, yes they are.
Yeah, I don't think that will work.
I was trying, okay?
Nice job. How's everyone's Tuesday coming along?
Tifa, in the meantime, while everybody's getting settled in, would you like to tell us about cheesecake?
No, I don't, because I have nothing to say about cheesecake.
What was the thing you actually meant to say?
I don't remember.
Give me your phone.
What?
Don't make me spend the next 45 minutes going through your phone to find the thing you were trying to say. Where was it?
I'm not gonna find it anymore because it was a Facebook post.
Wow. Got some corn to eat. Ooh, grilled, cooked, microwaved? How do you eat your corn? I like my corn preferably on the cob.
Corn on the cob's really nice.
If I'm
with a bit
fancy,
of butter and salt.
Yes. If I'm really fancy, grilled and afterwards herbal butter. And maybe a sprinkle of salt.
Also really good.
Work is meh. Can't wait to be done like 25 years. Yeah, I've been there too. I've felt this feeling.
When you say it like that, it sounds really depressing.
I mean, yes. Microwaved on the cob, wrapped in a paper towel. Yes.
Wrapped in a paper towel? Does that actually do anything?
It keeps the moisture in certain places.
Oh.
Like we put a towel around the tofu before we unfreeze it in the microwave. So that it doesn't explode, but the heat stays in that pocket.
Yeah, fair. I've just never wrapped it around corn, but now that you mention it, we have had it in for too long once and it was like dried out.
Yeah, and Tifa once also put food in the microwave with aluminium foil on it. Good thing I caught that within a second. Otherwise, this place would have burned down a while ago.
Do you have anything else to complain about today?
Yeah, cheesecake. So, what was it? What was the thing you were trying to say? I forgot. Let's say dogs. Let's say it was dogs.
Everybody has...
So Tifa is scrolling through Facebook, which she does occasionally. And I'm sitting next to her. And she's going through this. And she starts talking to me, which she also does sometimes. Not just while the camera is rolling. So there was a post about dogs. I think it was dogs. Just cute dogs, as you see them on the internet sometimes. And then the next thing was a post about cheesecakes. Divine looking cheesecakes.
Cheesecake brownies, as a matter of fact.
Divine looking brownie cheesecakes. Cheesecake brownies, whatever. So of course Tifa starts a sentence looking at one thing and finishes looking at the other. So she went like, everybody should be having cheesecakes. I'm like, I agree, but what are we talking about? Dogs. I'm like, wait, what do... It took me to go through the timeline she could see to understand what the fuck happened between here and there. It's gonna be a great day.
My mind got distracted by cheesecake. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep beating a need. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Spending unreasonable amount of money on video games. If it makes you happier than it makes you sad.
Yeah, but keeping or beating a need doesn't sound like Meat Islands very
True,
safe.
I'm with Motonat. Very different messages, Evie. Lot of mixed signals. Yes, beating needs, no. Being in need, okay.
Yes.
If you ask me. Which you don't, but if you were to, that would be my answer.
Beating a need, no, no. Being a need, yes, yes.
Everybody should watch every single special and thing that Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy, has ever done and been in. That guy is amazing.
Yeah, he's quite funny.
I could hear that in his voice. It's from one of his bits. Done with grading work for the day. Yes.
Hey, nice.
Grabbing a coffee with a friend to do some classwork in a little while. Nice. I hope the coffee is going to be great. And say hi to a friend from us.
Hope you're having... That's still work, right? Hope you're having a nice rest of your work day.
Well, work related. It's classwork. Just bought a rice cooker, about to burn the house down. Skinner, thank you for the lurk. Happy Tuesday if you can still hear us. Enjoy the rice cooker. They're amazing.
Hey,
don't forget
careful.
to make pancakes in them.
Rice cookers are so handy. I always thought like, man, what do I need a rice cooker for? Especially since I can just do it in a pan. But it is so handy.
Yeah. Do we still have buttermilk?
We do.
Tomorrow morning I want a rice cooker pancake.
I've got stuff to do tomorrow morning.
Hold on, what? Hello, Skinner.
Oh, I made...
Happy Tuesday.
Shut up. Sometimes we make like pancakes for breakfast, and
Occasionally.
week, 2 weeks ago I think by now, I threw all of the batter in the rice cooker and it turned out really nice. You get like a super large pancake cake.
It's a ginormous fucking pancake. Yes.
Yeah, and it turns out really nice in the rice cooker.
At least it does in ours. I hear it works in most of them. Try it. Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
He was quite a non-believer, so he's like, oh, only throw in a little bit before you burn the house down. I'm like, no, I'm gonna throw it all in.
I'm sorry, but given your track record, my doubts were justified.
Destruction or nothing at all.
Yes, those are the two settings you have. That is very much true.
Anyway, rice cookers are really nice.
Yeah.
I do not regret our purchase.
Yeah, I guess ultimately it depends on how you like your pancakes, because the one she made in the rice cooker turned out to have a crispy bottom. Not burnt, not dark, but crisp, because all the heat comes from the... like a pan.
A bit chewy, which I liked.
Yes, but then because of the lid on it and the moisture, it was thick and it was spongy and it was chewy in a good way.
It was really nice. I can recommend.
Yes, definitely gonna do it again. I like them thick and from IHOP. We don't have IHOP over here. I've never been to one, and I made it my journey to one day have IHOP pancakes if I'm ever in the US.
Is there an IHOP in the UK? Or have you been to one in the US? Less water is thick pancakes. I've never used water in my pancake mix actually. But I can imagine. If anything, we use milk. And in our breakfast pancakes, we use buttermilk.
Yes, if we have buttermilk, we use buttermilk.
Buttermilk makes the best pancakes.
Makes the best doughs.
True, also in cake.
Yeah. They're lying, they're not international. Well, we're talking about them right now, and we're not even in a place where they have any locations, so clearly it works. Also, while we're chatting, let me quickly double check something.
Also, I don't know much about IHOP. I only know you have... Isn't it like where you also have like this singing or a stage or something in there? It's like this party restaurant though.
What?
I've only seen it like once where you go in and they have like birthday parties.
You're thinking Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
I'm pretty sure you're thinking Chuck E. Cheese.
I need to look up IHOP now.
Every time in America, I wholeheartedly go out of my way to go to an IHOP and a Chipotle. There is a Chipotle in the UK, I think several. I know there are some in London because I was planning to go there eventually again, maybe this year even. But not happening anytime soon thanks to COVID.
Shitty diner, 4 syrups, very different place. Okay, so no stage. I really thought that was an IHOP. Like you go in and there's like people with hats and you have birthday parties at an IHOP. I don't know.
That's the Netherlands, Tifa.
No. For your birthday, you don't go out for dinner with a group. That's expensive.
That's
We're
true.
Dutch. We don't spend money.
That's very true.
We buy cheese blocks, sausage blocks, and that's what you're having. And soup, because that's easy to make and you can feed everyone with it.
Yes, and you're gonna love it. Tifa is thinking of Chuck E. Cheese, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese is with the red, right?
Yes. Chester E. Cheese, technically. Chuck is short for Chester, I think. Everything I know about American fast food chains comes from sitcoms and movies. So. Could be wrong, who knows?
Oh, very true. I really need to look up IHOP again. I feel cheated.
IHOP, but with a 5-night... Is it? Is it 5 Nights at Freddy's? FNAF? FNAF style abominations of breakfast-related animatronics.
What's a FNAF?
It's a horror franchise. There. 5 Nights at Freddy's is an American media franchise created by Scott Cawthon. You've seen pictures of it. It's that.
Oh, yeah, I have seen pictures of that. Okay, I have.
Yes, sounds like a goddamn nightmare. Like most fast food, I think, especially once you look into how it's made. Sorry, Lord Chester, eat Chuckington, the third lord of a curd. Don't fuck with cheese, man. I mean...
You know the shitty thing, there's so many like fast food places that are American chains that are only there that I want to try out. But if we would go there on a vacation, that's all we'd be eating.
Yeah, we would go over for like a month or two, travel from coast to coast and eat nothing but fast food. Yes.
Like if you want to try all of those places, you don't eat anything else anymore.
And we don't lead the lifestyles where that would be anywhere near healthy. I mean, you can probably pull that off if you get enough exercise and eat healthy around that, but it's unlikely that that would happen. Yeah, especially while traveling. No.
So much to try.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So little movement.
Could always play it and find out, are they good? I mean, they've been a franchise for like 8 years now, so I guess they're doing something right, but Jack couldn't eat at most of the places, yes. Most aren't vegan friendly. Vegetarian is fine, so I can always go to Pizza Hut.
Is Pizza Hut vegetarian internationally?
Yeah.
Their cheese at least?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Yes, they are. Sucks to be Jack, yes, sometimes it does. Hey buddies, hope you're all well and had a great weekend. Hello Benjima, yes we did. How are you doing?
What he said, once again. I just need a sign like what he said.
Yeah.
Stealing my lines.
Could
like
get
leave
one.
something.
The creator of FNAF is not a great person to support. I didn't know that. Can look into it.
Fair.
I've watched the first game. Did you have fun watching somebody play it though? I mean, I guess otherwise you wouldn't suggest playing the first one, but yeah. I mean,
Like I recall the bear that you showed. I just don't know anything else of it anymore. I feel
I
like
don't know
I've
anything
seen
about
it, but I can't recall how, where, and when.
On the internet at some point.
Probably.
I have a headache and my leg hurts. No.
Yeah.
But I'm upbeat and shall overcome. Nice. That's
You
a
got
great
this.
attitude to have. I hope the headache passes soon and your leg gets better as well.
We believe in you.
Yes.
Good leg vibes.
You should have some of those wonderful British cookies that I can't get over here, so that will fix you up.
Should just have cookies in general.
Yes. I did was way back in like 2014. Where were we in 2014? Oh, living with my dad, yeah.
2014.
Been a while.
How old was I in 2014?
8 years younger.
8 years younger. How old am I now?
8
30.
years older.
8 years ago, 22. Yes. I just left the UK then.
No, you didn't. You lived in Germany for 2 years.
Was that in the time I moved to Germany?
That was 2014. You came over in 2012.
I seriously don't remember.
Yeah.
It's all a blur.
How old am I now? It's a thing.
Hi,
it's
Leanne.
A thing. Hi, Leanne. You can hear us or see us. Hi.
I have a really hard time, especially before I was 30, remembering how old I was.
Especially before I was 30.
Yeah,
it's been so long.
Like 30 is really easy. It's like 30, okay. I think I've been like 27 for 2 or 3 years. And then all of a sudden I was 29 and it's like, oh yeah, I'm almost 30.
I must have been like 25, 26 when I was on my way back home from work, back in the olden days when we used to physically go to places.
I don't think you've been to work in like 2 years.
Yeah, and there was this guy doing a survey on the street that I needed to go through to get home. And I don't know why, but he asked me how old I was. And without even blinking, I said 16. And when I kept walking, and when I went down to the underground station, I was thinking to myself, wait.
I feel 16.
Did I just say 16? That's not right. That's wrong.
You look 16 to me.
My skin does, yeah. Oh well. The before times, yes, very much so. One of the YouTubers fell off his chair. Okay. Jump scares, I guess.
Before I say anything about that, what's an osmosis? Like Matanart's throwing big words at me.
Osmosis is when something absorbs something else through its skin. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yes.
Fair.
Like cells absorb nutrients through osmosis, I think. It's been a while since I went to school. And, I mean, you can tell, but I can tell right now.
So what do you mean it's been a while since I went through school? Who has that in school?
Biology classes. Most people, I think.
I barely remember my biology classes. Okay, fair. Could be me.
Alright. Hosts are broken. It's not just you, it's all of Twitch. Okay. And notifications. I mean, what else is new? We learned that in school, see?
I have no clue anymore. High school was like a big blur.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I know some things, but I also forgot a lot of things.
Tell me about that. Yeah. It will be 14 years that I finished school in this summer.
Wow.
Damn. You're basically right. Yeah, let's not get too technical because this brain can only handle so much.
Basically right is almost right. We'll just count it as right. Yeah.
It's good enough. Jack has a birthday soon, yes. And even more importantly, a vacation. And I'm looking forward to that. I need that vacation. I know we have them regularly. Like we try to schedule like some time off like every 2-ish months.
Yeah, we usually have 1 week every 2 months or every 1.5. Yeah, roughly that. Sometimes we have 2 or 3 weeks, but
yes.
What's a day off?
A European concept, unfortunately, it appears. Everybody should have one.
It's like one of those things where your work says you don't have to come, but they'll still pay you.
Yeah, it's an amazing concept.
It's a great thing.
It's like a pension, but temporary and before, like way earlier. It's super nice. It's really cool.
Yeah, but you always have boss above boss because there comes Evie.
Sorry, what?
Boss
I don't think
boss.
you ever explained that one.
Well, boss above boss is also a saying, baas boven baas. It means
Dutch
you always
language.
have someone that beats you in something. Like, we can
There's always
say,
someone better than you is what
always
you
someone
say.
better, yes. Like, yeah, but it's not in the, hey, I'm better than you, but it's in just someone always is on top of your achievement, I guess. Because we can say, hey, we have 30 vacation days. Well, you have more. But then Evie is like,
The day off from what?
I only have vacation days.
Basically. There's
So
always a
Evie
bigger
is
fish,
boss above
Qui-Gon.
boss.
Benjima, I love you because that's exactly what I was thinking of using as a reference, but then I realized that's also the same movie that gave us Jar Jar Binks, so... You win some, you lose some. No birthday stream this year. Well, technically my birthday is on a Thursday and we don't stream on Thursdays. So either it will be the 25th or we do an extra one. Let's see how I feel then. But yes, there will be a birthday stream.
We're not going anywhere, so we will do something.
Yes. Jar Jar Goat. Somebody has to enjoy that character. I'm not one of these people. So more for you, Skinner. You can have all the Gungans and all of Jar Jar Binks.
I know which character it is, but why does he get so much shit?
Because he was a disgusting attempt at forcing comedy into the movie.
Okay, fair.
Like all of the Star Wars movies up until that point had comedic moments. They were not comedies, but they had moments that were like, haha, I see what we did there.
Okay.
And with the prequel trilogy, well, they kind of tried really hard and they failed even harder than they tried.
Well, Skinner likes him, so at least someone does.
There's only one Binks, and that's Binks the cat from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, isn't Hocus Pocus 2 coming out this year?
I think so.
Or is that next year? No, I think it's this year, because I read about it last year.
I'm sorry, but I disagree. Binks the cat isn't the best cat in media. It's clearly Salem from... what was
Sabrina?
it? Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
It kind of feels like the same cat, to be honest.
And I'm talking about Salem the cat from the show back then, not the new Netflix one.
Yeah, in the Netflix series Sabrina, Salem was really disappointing.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really have that big of a role.
Oh, not for best cat, best Binks. Okay, yeah, no, you can have that. Yeah, sorry.
But in like the Sabrina
right.
series, that was a 90s series, no? Salem was absolutely great. Salem is garbage in the new Sabrina, I agree. Especially in the beginning when Salem was introduced, I was like, whoa, this is gonna be awesome.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, so we don't see him again, just a meow every now and then.
Talking cat tier list soon, I'm in. I'm all in.
Yeah. But wait, how many talking cats are there?
Plenty.
Garfield doesn't talk.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Does Garfield talk?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, fair, he talks to himself.
Salem was the best when it was the real cat and not the animatronic trash can. I like my Salem to be wise and quippy, and yeah, I miss Salem. Garfield more like belongs in the garbage field. What makes you hate Garfield so much? I mean, I don't have any attachment to Garfield, I'm just trying to understand your hatred.
I kinda like the live-action Garfield movies, I gotta say.
Meh.
One more than two, but I enjoyed it.
Meh. What about the Cat and Ghost Stories? English dub, of course.
Ghost Stories. I have no clue what that is.
I think we've seen it.
Have we? It doesn't ring a bell.
I think we have.
Garfield does not actually talk, though. John can't hear him. That is very true, but he talks in himself. I guess it counts, because we can hear him, I suppose. So in a way, I get it. Where you find Ghost Stories?
Haven't seen that one, so I wouldn't know. I was thinking of a different thing.
That definitely doesn't ring a bell.
I was thinking of that movie, I can't think of the name, I'm sorry. We watched it on Netflix. It's about this girl that can eventually turn into a cat.
Oh, it's an anime movie.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Shit, I forgot the name. Oh, no.
I can't remember.
have no clue.
Garfield doesn't actually talk for. Garfield is a fucking G, not a movie.
The movie seriously was alright.
Gazorpazorpfield? What? What's that? A whisker away. Wait. Googling.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely that one. It is.
The thumbnail looks like it. Yes. Yes.
It was a really nice movie.
I hated the pacing, as I do with a lot of Japanese movies, but it was pretty nice.
There's a second movie, though, that has the same character, the cat with the hat.
Yeah.
There's another one where he's in, but I also don't remember that name.
Same. Heathcliff. I remember Heathcliff from my childhood. I haven't heard that name in forever. Yeah.
We should watch Ghost Stories. I'm guessing you're referring to Ghost Stories. Very offensive though. Have to enter CAH mindset? What's that?
Card Against Humanity. Imagine reading the next line.
You even said that. That didn't make a click.
See, Groundhog knows us well enough to know that we have no clue what an abbreviation stands for. Thank you for that, by the way. Appreciate that. Could do? How many episodes does that have?
Samurai Pizza Cats. Damn,
Samurai
I
Pizza
haven't
Cats
seen
was
that
my shit.
in years.
Yes.
I like
And
the intro
Heathcliff.
song, but I never really liked the show.
Talking about
Pizza Cats.
forgotten franchises from at least my childhood. Biker Mice from Mars. Does anybody remember that? They
I
even
know
had a
the name.
video game.
Biker.
Mice?
I know
Yeah.
the name.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh yes, I remember that. Fuck, I do the white one
I
with...
finally found someone. Jack is my soulmate. Yes.
I completely forgot this was a thing.
Yeah.
It even had the antennas and stuff.
There was that other show. It was about dinosaurs. Damn, what was it? Something dinos. I can't think of it. Can't remember. I don't like Biker Mice and the game was hard as fuck. I remember seeing them on TV back when I was young and thought like being like that is cool. And then they stopped airing the show because literally nobody gave a fuck. And then I forgot about it. And then the thing that followed it up was Thundercats. Street Sharks. I also remember Street Sharks, but not as fondly.
You know the really weird thing?
Tell me.
Talking about all of this suddenly gives me an urge to watch the Barbie movies that came out in like the 2000 somethings.
Can't say I've ever seen them.
Absolutely nothing to do with it, but I remember watching them all with my little sister. Suddenly,
Extreme Dinosaur Skinner. Thank you.
I need to look that one up. Suddenly I
Thank
feel
you.
like watching them.
How about we find a way to watch all of these shows together? I mean, it will keep us busy for the next 69 years, but I mean, I had
do
toys of
not
both
recall
Street
that.
Sharks and Extreme Dinosaurs. I don't think they ever had... I don't think I ever had the toys. Here's one that most people don't remember, but I fucking love. Tifa, let's see if you know this one.
I definitely have never seen that one.
Mummies Alive.
Mummies Alive.
Yes,
I'm gonna look that one up too.
that blew my mind. That made me, for a little bit of time, go through like an Egypt phase in my childhood. I must have been like 5 or 6.
I've never heard of
Yeah.
that.
I didn't watch it much. I remember bits and pieces, but nothing really. Like it was this show about these 4 mummies being unearthed from a tomb, and then for plot reasons, they are the good guys,
Okay.
and they can transform to sell toys.
Why can't mummies be the good guys, by the way?
No, they are the good guys.
Yeah, but you said for some reason they are the good guys. Why can't mummies be the good guys?
I'm sorry, if I've been entombed for like...
Are you a mummyist?
That's mummy-phobic. If you entombed me for a couple thousand years, remove my organs, and then fucking disturb my sleep, you bet your ass I'm gonna be even more cranky than usual. Yes. Yes.
Well,
Can't blame them.
could make a game out of that, where you are a mummy that awakens searching for your organs.
No, never saw that, but I know of it. Skinner thinking. Reboot the 94 animated show. Yes.
Also, never heard of that.
Tifa, you have seen Reboot.
I do not think I've seen that.
You have. There.
No, I haven't.
That thing had 4 seasons. I did not know that.
I've never even seen that. I remember green people.
That was popular here around the time Banjo-Kazooie came out. Because I remember having holding a video game magazine and there being an advert for a reboot in there and cheats for Banjo-Kazooie. That's how my mind works.
Also never seen that.
I'm gonna make you watch Reboot. Yes.
Well, I'm not sure. It didn't really look that interesting.
Probably why I got into computers. My reason is Mega Man. One of my first video games that I ever remember playing, Mega Man 2.
You wanted to make your own Mega Man?
Yeah. I wanted to become a roboticist? I don't know the right word. It's someone who makes robots, yes. Lurk, time to go burn down the house. Skinner, thank you for the lurk. Godspeed. Make it a meme, sell for $400,000. NFT dab.
NFTs are amazing. Like, it's such a weird concept. Like, if you think cryptocurrency is weird, then NFT takes it to a whole new level.
Do you know how easy it is to steal an NFT?
Well, that's
right-click, save picture as.
Yeah, but you own the original and the rights to the picture, I guess?
Do you though?
Well, I don't know about that, but you do own the original file. That's the whole thing.
So if I take a screenshot of anything, I get bragging rights because my screenshot is older than yours?
Oh no, because you get the original file. You can never have an older screenshot than the original.
I mean, you really don't though. Not rights, you own it. I've never wanted to own a JPEG. Just saying. Like we saw the Dune NFT and the dude thought it gave him rights to IP. Why would you think that?
Well, that sucks.
But to be honest, people thinking that makes them spend more money on it, I would assume. So, good for the buyer, sucks for the... good for the seller, sucks for the buyer. That is what I would call an uninformed purchase.
I still have some pictures of myself. Anyone want to buy?
Only Tifa.com. Childhood pictures of her.
Some of those are horrible.
Yes, I've seen some of them. I can confirm that. Tifa, we have a small but for me noticeable delay on the video.
Restart again?
Yeah, how about we take a short break and when we're back we go into the recap and video games while I in the meantime try to quickly fix this camera scenario. Or we'll be back with a laggy cam.
That sounds like a plan. In that case, BRB.
Be right back. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Welcome back, everybody.
Still waiting for those pictures, Benjima?
Yes.
Pinky promise I won't screenshot it.
I will. I want to buy a JPEG of your butt. I mean, I don't have 5 million though, so maybe we can negotiate a different price. Would be nice.
I would sell pictures of your butt for cheaper.
4.9 million.
No, like $200.
Wow. Is my ass worth that little to you?
$200 is a lot of money.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. $200. I mean, great. Can you stop selling my ass literally short? Most NFTs are just money laundering Ponzi schemes, and the few that are not just dumb. NFT 8 is one hill that I will absolutely die on. Modern art. I agree.
Yeah.
Spoilers, I 100% agree.
I'm not even sure when this started becoming a thing. Like all of a sudden, it started popping up everywhere.
Well, we've gone through literally everything that we can make people buy. First, it was stuff like platinum and gold, diamonds. Then it became cryptocurrencies. Thanks to that, we have a shortage of CPUs, GPUs, and everything else. Then fucking Chia came along, destroyed the hard drive market in terms of prices. Now we have a pandemic, so everything is in shortage anyway. And now we're creating digital scarcity. Scarcity? Scarcity?
I wouldn't call
One of those is a word.
Like
I
you
don't
can't
even really
stop.
get what NFTs are, and I don't think I want to. Groundhog, non-fungible tokens. Whatever the fuck that means. Chia. Yeah, basically.
Like from what I understood, for example, there's a meme going on around online, and if you buy the original format, so the very first picture or creation or whatever it is, if you get that file, you bought an NFT. If you spent money on it.
You're buying JPEGs.
Yeah. Yeah, but the original. You can't just copy paste it and sell that. That's not allowed. It has to be the original document.
So the save as function in every browser will get deactivated?
Well, technically you can sell everything, but...
NFT ownership is stored on the blockchain. Amazing, you just said words.
Wrong, you're buying a link to a JPEG.
Nice.
Not just a link, no.
Amazing.
Isn't a document sent to you? But then again, then you also don't have the original. Because it's sent to you and then you download it and then it has a new timestamp.
I'm just saying it's more secure than you're saying. If somebody shows me their NFT on a screen of their choice, I can, with just one movement of my hand, make a copy. You own the receipt. Nice, that will show. I understand the concept, but I'm with modern art. I feel this is dumb as shit.
This is one of those things, the more you think about it, the stupider it gets.
Only humans are able to invent something like this.
But how about for your birthday, we make a special GIF or GIF or whatever you pronounce it in English.
The word is GIF. Fucking
what I
fight
said.
me on that. Google it, non-believers.
And then
it's
we can
GIF.
auction it for your birthday to one lucky winner.
Only if Microsoft buys it for $69 billion.
That would be nice.
Hard G, buddy. Not according to the creator of a file format. Just saying.
Either way, NFTs are weird as fuck.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. We also created fake scarcity with diamonds, but at least diamonds have a use. Yeah, true. I mean, nowadays we can make them with machines, but yeah. Tifa, while I keep sipping, I made a keyboard typo with my mouth. While I keep sipping my tea, how about you do the recap? Get us into the dangening of a rompening.
Alright, recap. Recap, Danganronpa. I'm not even sure where to start here. Okay, we are in chapter 2, still. However, we made a lot of progress last week. We're halfway
Tifa,
through the class trial.
can you please start over and give people something with actual meaning, because you just told them nothing?
Well, I said that we made a lot of progress, which means a lot has happened and I'm trying to put everything in order in my brain.
Are you a politician? Because saying we've done lots of things has no meaning. Saying the things we have done, however, would be incredibly beneficial right now. So get to it.
I'm seriously not even sure. We are still investigating the murder of
No, we're not.
Ryoma, or
Nope.
in the class trial we're talking about it, who did who. I'm quite sure it
Who
feels
did
at least
who?
right. Yeah, who killed who.
I didn't know this was suddenly a porn game, but
Oh my god, this is so hard. What all happened in the class trial?
that's what she said about the porn game.
Yeah, you do this one. I can't even...
We have entered the class trial of chapter 2. Ryoma was killed.
Yes.
What we saw was his lifeless body getting devoured by a bunch of piranhas. Yes, that's how you say the word. That's a
Piranha.
thing. Piranha.
Piranha.
And we are slowly unraveling the events that have transpired.
Sorry, Pranus.
That too, bless you. I believe the last thing we did was going through everybody's alibis, and then we got the shocking
True.
twist reveal that he was seen alive later than the last confirmed time we fought. Meaning, once again, everybody's a suspect.
Oh yeah, true. I don't even know who it was, but we've been arguing the entire time. Maki, that we've seen him at the latest at like 10, I think it was, alive. And then after like half an hour, Maki comes like, oh, I've seen him much later. Surprise, I just didn't want you all to suspect me.
Yeah, I had to let you get to this point so I can say this without you guys thinking that I'm suspicious for knowing this. Exactly.
No love for Maki.
Yes, she did the right thing in the end.
Yeah, in the end, she cost us half an hour.
Could have been worse.
I am quite sure at this point that the maid did it. This whole murder makes so much sense in my head.
It has to be her because I want it to be that way. I know that
like
feeling.
Everything in this one just seems to click. You know what I mean?
You have that a lot.
Well, that is true. If it's not gonna be her, I give up on this game.
If Himiko got into NFTs, she'd be rich, cause these schemes are all just magic tricks to make people believe value exists, right? Does yet? See what I did there?
No.
Yet. Insert Sakura's, but in the end, I miss Sakura. I miss her a lot.
Not really. No, I do. She was great.
Wow. I was gonna say, you can get the fuck out. This is a Sakura appreciation channel, just so you know. Do eat. I'm gonna take a screenshot of what you just said, start selling URLs to pics of it. Make him an NFT, a new Fodi token. Dun dun dun.
You might actually be surprised what people are willing to buy. There was a student as well, and for like 2 years long, he's been taking a selfie of himself, put them all online as a joke for like 3 cents each, and he noticed people started buying them, so he kept increasing the price. And now they sell for like 3,000 each, 4,000, and people still buy them. Like, why? And he's like, oh, like, I don't know what you like about my face, but if you want to buy them, here you go.
Do your thing. If you want to give people money, give it to them.
Yes.
It's no skin off my back. Art has subjective value, sure, but what art is with an NFT? I'm gonna go with my oversimplification of you owning a JPEG. At least, usually, when you own a picture file, like in a gacha game, you get a whole character to play with, but here you get a link that is stored in the magic of a blockchain. So everybody who's running the blockchain knows that you own that file, or a link to it, technically.
Yeah, in a lot of things I think it's more like, hey, I have the money, I'm gonna do this for the lols. Just to say, hey, I own this, ha 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 ha. Other than that, I can't think of why you would want to.
But each NFT is unique, typically a piece of unique art. Until somebody takes a screenshot.
But a screenshot is unique too.
True, it has a unique timestamp, and then everybody who ever took a screenshot of my NFT can come together and duke it out, because the blockchain knows that I'm the original owner and all the rest of you are just imposters and you have screenshots. How about video games, Tifa? Press the button. I am prepared.
I should press the button. There you go.
Hey.
Video game.
Let's do this.
Let's see how far we get in this class trial today.
Continue.
We were at the intermission event, right? Or did we still finish that?
Nope. We are just past that.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. What did we vote on again?
We haven't voted anything. This is a Monokuma Fiat, I think.
Oh, okay, fair. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
Wait a second, what result? Voting time hasn't happened yet.
Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie.
Literally apples and oranges on the far side of the screen.
You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3. Wouldn't you like that, Benjima?
I was thinking the same thing. Benjima sitting there, yes!
Skip!
Imagine. Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? No, who killed Ryoma? Did I load the wrong save file? Is the game fucking with us?
It's a theater thing. That was chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? It's like Ryoma died in vain, basically.
Yep, basically that.
Wait, I'm missing something.
In order to change the blockchain, you would have to have access to more than 51% of the computers running the blockchain. Maybe one day I will.
I don't think anyone really checks that, but still.
What if I am the blockchain? That's my stripper name.
Blockchain.
I was thinking, do I go with wrestling or with stripper? But stripper's funny. Because I think people would rather pay me to get dressed again, but...
Hey, if that's how you make money.
Money
That's
is
how you
money.
make money. Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one?
Oh, it's voiced.
Yeah.
If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Oh my god, I get that. Square and Enix merging to become Square.
I actually got that one.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Final Fantasy, the power within? Is that what it was?
Power within.
They made a
Which
Final
movie is that?
Fantasy movie around the turn of the century and it was bad.
I
Capital
don't remember that
B
at all.
bad.
Well, what does that mean?
Wink, wink.
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
That is very true.
I don't think any opinions are gonna change here. Can we get back to a murder game? Let's do it.
She's just gonna throw out more
Look, we all
lies.
agree NFTs are weird though.
I still think it's the mate. I am in agreement with you.
I'm glad I got you to my side.
I mean, not just because I agree with you, because it seems reasonable, but also because you've been right with most of them.
Well, not the first chapter. I got destroyed there.
True.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know?
I just don't really get why she would do it. Unless it was a request by
Because it
from
was a
him
request.
or someone else.
Yeah.
I told you already, we don't need to. Hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
This
That's
is
the
the same
ultimate-
Kokichi we've spent, how long now? 80 hours with already, because...
I'll not say anything about the ultimate liar here.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
I find Tenko really annoying though.
A little after
She's trying.
he visited me at my research lab.
She's dumb, but... Also, I fucked up the recap. Now you can finally blame me and not Tifa. I mean, that's what everybody does, not just me. It wasn't that Maki saw Ryoma late at night. It was that Maki and the Luminary of the Stars, I forgot his name, were the most likely Blackens. But then it turned out that Maki saw him at night because this.
Yeah, well, Kaito is definitely also an option. but it's going more and more towards the maid. Kaito is still a second second suspect.
Cheesecake. My laptop is scaring me with noises and loud fans, so I'm gonna switch back to TV and phone setup.
It needs weekend.
Yeah, I think the laptop might already be in weekend mode.
You wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Wait, we could have just asked you?
Motive video?
Well, I believe Ryoma agreed to watch all of them.
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Wait, am I getting it wrong? Did she see Kaito or did she see Ryoma? No, she saw Ryoma.
Ryoma. That's the whole point. Seeing Kaito doesn't make her suspicious.
I fucked up by trying to fix a statement that was already correct. Oh.
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
I would have a much easier time being on her side if I knew anything about her other than she's locking herself in her lab. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I do like certain things about her, like the fact that she's the ultimate childcare giver. But she doesn't even like children. Like, those are kind of small details that I do like. But character-wise, I don't feel like she's adding anything.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
Also, I wouldn't have the patience for that.
For what?
If I got something like that, I'll watch it. There's no way I would not be able to watch it.
Yeah, same.
My curiosity would be way too high.
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
I don't recall that he asked us.
No, I don't think he did.
But then again, in this game, the main character, the player character, does things that the player is not necessarily privy to.
I'm quite sure he did agree
Who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
that we should all watch him. Or like show them to the other. But I don't think he actually came and asked us.
No, he didn't see ours, I think. No. Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have blah, 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 blah. It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad. Kokichi.
Kokichi or one of the monocups.
He had most of them. Can we select the monocup?
No, but it's gonna be Kokichi.
Then it's gonna be Kokichi because he collected all, if not, most, if not all of them.
Was Ryoma caught as well?
No. No.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Ha!
Well, I wonder if he actually watched all of them too.
For all we know, he might have on the way to us.
Otherwise,
while we were busy with
also-
the insect meet and greet.
Yeah, otherwise he also wouldn't know who has which video.
Yeah. Well, he said everyone, but
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
did she leave hers in her room? Because if she would have kept it on her body, he couldn't have gotten to it.
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Or both.
That could be.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Why? Is that normal for people to not lock their rooms? I know I would. I also lock our hotel room when we go anywhere.
That's different. Not
Is
the
it
same
not?
situation. Also, I don't really get this. She told him to take it from her room, but she's been keeping people from going into her room.
The lab, not her dorm room.
Oh,
Two
true.
different things. Hello Flitwood, and I'm afraid we don't have a spare box you can scream into.
You are right there, buddy.
I'd get you a pillow, but I can't put it through the camera to I've never screamed into a box, does that help?
I've also never screamed into a pillow.
I have done that.
Doesn't it just give you a headache?
No, not for me.
Okay, fair.
My washing machine plug went boom mid-cycle and my work uniform is in there. Both sets, it's full of water, I have to work tomorrow. Do you still have a warranty at least on that thing?
That really sucks.
Because, yeah, sorry to hear that.
I guess
still have
put
a
it over
manual?
the heating? Like take it out? Actually, can you it's full of water. Can you open it then? There should be a button to drain it if it still
Yes,
works.
go find the manual. If you don't have a manual anymore, find the model. You can most likely find the manual on the website of the people who made that thing. And I'm pretty sure all of the models ever sold have a button to drain them and to open them.
Yeah, I don't know if
In
you need
case they
electricity
break.
for that though.
They said electrical faults are not their issue.
Oh, that really sucks.
Yeah.
I do hope you get your stuff out and hang it over a heater.
Yes.
Like that should be able, it's still morning or afternoon where you are, I think.
You still have some time, hopefully, to at least dry it.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Godspeed with that. Definitely rinse it out.
Yeah, and that.
Rinse it, wash it if still necessary by hand, then set it up to dry. But yes, definitely try to look up the manual if you don't still have it. I'd be shocked if there isn't a button for these things.
Well, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Like you.
Sounds like he tried.
And then what
I'm
happened?
not sure if he would do it, but...
Yes, I think he would.
You think?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return.
Okay.
But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
What time did they meet again?
To know if Ryoma saw his motive video?
I forgot.
What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
True, because we were all arguing that he died before nighttime, but he died after nighttime in this case.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's a suspect.
Yes and no.
Yes, you're not a suspect for that reason. No, you are still a suspect because everybody else is. Because the time window thing is out of the window.
I don't recall when we were released though. We were released after nighttime at Ganta's place.
Yeah.
Gonta's place.
Yeah,
But around what time?
11 I think they said. I think that was mentioned somewhere.
Okay, fair. So we can still all be...
Yeah. There isn't a button, just a pipe and the door won't open. Can you call the manufacturer? Maybe they can run you through the process. I'm pretty sure there's a way to open that thing.
Yeah, usually washing machines have like an emergency thing to be able to open them.
If that story is true.
Why do you now start, Korekio?
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
Thank you, Kibo. That would be interesting to know.
They keep asking that question for her and...
Say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Oh, so the same reason again.
But we are in the mood to die.
Yeah,
Because that's what's gonna happen if we all fuck it up.
Hirumi said
basically.
it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
Do you think that means Kaito has ours?
Are we the only two people that think just because you have somebody's motive video doesn't necessarily make you a suspect? Got it! Emergency hose at the front next to filter. Nice.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Glad you got it.
it sucks, but nice that you got that.
Yeah, at least you can get it open now.
Yeah.
Put photos of the
in
plug in the Discord.
I'm gonna check that out later. Thank you very much.
At least the positive thing is that nothing
could drain
burned
it.
down.
And that, yes. It
That can cause serious damage.
sucks, but it could have been worse. Yeah.
That is very true.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
Oh, come on, Tsumugi.
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
I have to agree here.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Let's just believe people when we say things.
Yes, yes. Those who believe shall be saved.
Believe in what though?
We need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Like when Angie says that, I'm not sure.
Why don't we ask Kokichi?
Yeah.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Yeah, Kokichi, keep stirring the pot, why don't you?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma,
Then he's suspicious.
it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime. I see.
And that, yeah.
Oh, like that, okay.
Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony. Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Good thing that's the least likely thing to get from Kokichi.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Can somebody please explain Kokichi's behavior to me? I have a feeling that at some point during the story he's gonna do the heel turn thing and he's gonna change and then he'll become likable and all of that. I wouldn't be shocked. It's been done before. Fuyuhiko also had a rough start.
We can try to figure it out by doing some free time events with him.
No, not at this point in time. No. I like to think that in general people have a more or less individual valid reason for acting like that. Currently he's a piece of shit to me and I don't want to spend time with him. But Maki has a point here. He himself said, I don't want to die. We are in a situation where not getting to the truth means you will die. Unless you're the murderer. So why would you start from the very beginning with telling so many lies? With just kicking shit. Like, why do you act like that the whole time? Why do you make it difficult for people to know whether you're lying or telling the truth?
Because some people are like that, and I really get all of that, but having it come from Maki just kind of pisses me off because she's also been hiding information until the last moment.
Technically she was waiting, but I agree. She should have said it earlier.
No, she just changed her mind, basically.
Turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
You should be pressured by everybody.
Okay, it's true.
It's hard to believe anything he says, though.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Yes, he has.
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until
how did he
was
know?
at, like a movie screening party.
I'm shocked he didn't watch the one where I already.
I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
So he only watched the beginning?
I see.
Okay.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
Assuming Kokichi isn't lying right now.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
You know what I would like for this class
Also true.
trial to do?
What?
Get back to facts. Because currently we're building a case on conjecture, build on conjecture. Like somebody said, oh, I saw this person later than all of you assumed. And now we keep debating around this. Is there any proof to back this up with?
Yeah, but that's what we're trying to figure out.
I would like to get there faster.
So you still suspect me? I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
Yep.
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it?
fair.
A lie or not lie?
Deal or no deal? Cast your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
Kaito just wants to believe the best in everyone.
Done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Is it me or is Himiko really soft?
She is.
Okay.
Himiko! It breaks
But you mean
my
her
heart to
voice,
hear you say
not her.
depressing things.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she's soft too, but
I was gonna say I just agreed, but her voice is, yes. Don't know about the rest.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
Fair point.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before,
this
liar
sounds like a
no
debate or something.
It calls for a class scrum, I think it was called.
During nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
I'm pretty sure we get one of those now.
Oh, we're gonna get something.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case.
I think she is not lying. I like this logic. Oh, I said I would believe in this person, and this person said he believes in that person. Oh, but that person believes that one, so I decide to believe that one.
I believe in the person that the person I believe in believes in. That being said, hello Andric, happy Tuesday, how are you doing? And thank you for the love. Yes,
All of the love.
everybody.
Because you all deserve it. How you doing today, Andric?
And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did.
So what we're gonna do?
Just a normal non-stop debate first.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's listen to this.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Oh wait, is there a lying thing in here?
What a load of crap!
No.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
La la la.
If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie.
Do you get it? Get what? I think I missed it.
I think there is a shortcut here if I lie at the right moment. Because it was kind of suspicious that Shuichi said, oh, I need to do the thing Kaede did.
I don't think there is one.
I wouldn't be shocked
I
if
think
there is.
that's also what the... It's not a shortcut, yeah. That's also what the note was referring to.
Happy Tuesday, friends. Today has been incredible. I sent 3 emails and completed 1 task, and that's it.
Hey, that sounds like a really
Nice.
good Tuesday to me.
It's not a shortcut, you need to lie. Oh. So I was
fair.
right with oh, like Kaede did. I can't say the two of them met now, that's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them that Maki being alone was a lie.
Can you show me the Gontas
Alright, we
account?
have Monokuma file, Gonta's account, Maki alone.
What were...
Maki was sitting guard in front of her lab last night.
But she wasn't alone here because the maid was with her when we went there.
Yeah. And?
Well, then she wasn't alone.
What were the other two? Monokuma file 2?
Yeah. Discovered in the gym,
Doesn't seem like
drowning.
anything. What was the last one?
Gontas account. Wait, was it Gontas account? Because this doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
It has to be Maki alone then.
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
But when?
See those two together?
Surely they would have come forward
I
already.
would think the see together.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
Whatever.
then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
Give me the seconds.
Can't prove your claim.
We have 4 minutes. If we can't make this in 4 minutes.
Alright, I'm thinking it's Korekyo's statement. Or maybe not, because that's too obvious a lie.
I'm not fully sure. I'm gonna
Yes?
let you pick the first one.
Wow.
I met with Ryoma.
It's either the sea together. I'm not sure who said that.
How do I lie again?
Don't you just shoot it?
You only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone
Oh
else.
wait, I have to let go of it.
Did anyone see those two together?
This one, I think.
Too obvious.
Okay, maybe not.
You see how the text is telling you to lie though? Am I right in thinking that it's that on-screen effect with Korikyo? Like first he has a statement with a thing I can shoot, and then in the next one it goes like all dramatic like Letterboxd?
My man Andrew Garfield got the Oscar nomination for Tick Tick Boom.
Oh nice, I still need to watch it. We still need to watch it. I'm just
don't
happy a
recall.
musical, not Cats, got an Oscar nomination.
Wait, did Cats got an actual Oscar nomination?
No,
it
Tifa,
didn't, right?
no it didn't.
I was gonna say. Like, that whole thing would have been even more of a joke if that was the case.
There is no visual indicator of what to shoot. No! I won't say whether or not that's the one.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Okay, so we need to lie.
Yeah,
But how do we need to lie?
fucking liar.
What a load of crap!
I agree. No.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
It wasn't this one.
But we could lie that we saw them together.
Also, oh wait, I just agreed with a thing when I shouldn't have.
I'll reveal the truth.
Yeah, I think now I get what you mean, Groundhog. I shot a blue thing, but the blue things are to consent with.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's only Tuesday, but I've got Friday brain.
It's been too long
Yeah.
since we had a class trial.
That too.
Please explain.
It's been 3 days.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs.
There's a thing called a frog squat. That sounds like
What?
it's bad for animals, but
Weren't we just doing push-ups?
they don't know that. It's a lie, Tifa.
So you could have said push-ups.
Heard two people talking.
Or was
Yeah.
that before that already?
But you don't do the same exercise every day because you need to rest your muscles. So if somebody had seen us do push-ups and now we would say push-ups again, that would be suspicious.
Fair. I don't think Kaido would have picked up on this hint.
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Kaito is the worst liar ever.
No,
yeah,
he's just thinking.
maybe.
He's thinking.
Who knows?
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
We're degenerate males for perving on people listening to them.
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so
Are we still surprised about that? Everyone is sitting on info for
We
super
were
long.
waiting for it to not sound suspicious.
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
That's a better excuse.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
True. No
Well,
facts.
then let's just go in a circle.
It's true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma.
These cases feel flimsy as fuck, or is that just me?
Yeah, I feel like we're stuck on the wrong points. Does that make sense? Maybe it's to throw you off, or it's because we see it from an outsider's perspective, of course, but...
I get the whole lying mechanic is being added, that's a cool thing. But we keep talking about things that could have happened if another thing could have happened based on another thing maybe happening.
Yeah, I think it's more to stretch it up a bit.
None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
That's our lie already.
Only we can do that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time?
No, we're busy doing frog squats.
Why should we do?
If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Spoken like a spy.
We are still
I
part
probably
of the
wouldn't.
game after all.
I'll admit that this is my least favorite case of a game. It's not a popular opinion, but it's mine. I don't know how this one is gonna end, but so far it's not my most favorite.
Well, the case itself is pretty wild. If you think about the whole
Yes.
zipline thing, the piranhas, the escape act. But the class trial, except for the execution so far, it doesn't really blow me away.
Yeah, I still don't see where we're going with this, but let's find out. However, first I need a bathroom break.
In that case, we shall be
Be right back.
RB.
Motonard, if you can still hear us, thank you for dropping by, and I hope you have an amazing time with your coffee and your buddy.
Have a great rest of your Tuesday. I was thinking what day of the week it was.
You sounded very strained when you lifted your cup. Tuesday!
I was like, what day is it? Tuesday.
Trying to say something nice, but what is the current date?
Oh, that took a second.
Yes. No, we're still part of a killing game after all.
Unfortunately, yes.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face?
Because we're trying to get somewhere.
My bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Thanks for throwing us under the bus with our convenient truth.
Yeah, but she also has a point.
Believe friends.
Yes, let's all choose to believe each other.
Gonna believe him? Just like that?
Well, technically that's what the whole class trial is about.
No, the class trial, if you ask me, should be about proving something, not about choosing to believe something.
Yeah, but in the end you gotta believe it.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yeah, exactly.
We do, but still.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
That's what everybody says.
Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
To be honest, I kinda want Danganronpa, but at the end, it had with an actual bad ending. Like you actually have one person that wants everyone dead.
If the intermission thing is anything to go by, we might get that.
Yeah, but all caused by one person in here who's actively trying.
But we did have that in the first game.
What? Who was it in the first game that wanted?
Mokuro. The Junko that died in the beginning.
Yeah, but I don't mean as like the mastermind, but just literally as one of the students stuck in here because he remembered they're all assholes or something. I don't know why. And just wants all of them dead. Like having nothing to do with the mind master.
I get it. Thank you for bringing that back. I think that very well could be Kokichi's part in this game.
It could be. I don't think Kokichi wants to die himself, but
I mean, most of the evidence used to prove cases in these games wouldn't hold up in court. Yes, good. It's a good thing that they wouldn't. Oh, but it chose to believe in my friend who believed in this person who gave that person an alibi.
oh, in that case, you say it
Koi
like
Kasama,
that.
16th student lying somewhere hidden in the school. Cough, Nagito, cough, and Hino. It didn't feel the same way, okay? Damn you for being right.
But I want the succeeding part, like an actual bad ending thing.
Just wait for it. In the meantime, you can believe in me.
I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Same with like movies and stuff, by the way. You don't have a lot of movies where you get the bad ending. I know of one horror movie with the same guy from 13 Reasons Why. I forgot his name. He did a horror movie that ended badly.
I hated that movie.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I watched
but...
him because he was in it and I ended up hating the movie.
Yeah, I really like the actor, but I want more of that stuff. Not everything needs a happy end. Or not everything...
Clay, yes, the guy
Yes.
who played Clay. I forgot the name of the actor, but he's amazing.
I really like the actor itself.
There's fan fiction and fan content of that, Tifa.
Yeah, I mean, there is lots of fan fiction of those concepts, but I actually want it in the real thing. Give me a not happy ending.
Once we're done with the games, we can finally go into the other stuff, and then you can read and look at your fill of these things. No one remembers his IRL name, which is a shame, because I feel like we should, but I suck at names.
Yeah, I don't remember any actor's name.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying.
Kokichi knows. He knows. And he's going along with it because he's a piece of shit.
He's gonna wait until we all get fucked and his own life is in danger.
Probably. Well, they have game overs, but they don't show it.
Yeah, like I want the game over to continue. Mass execution.
I loved the alternative ending in Danganronpa 1. I loved it.
That is also true.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime.
Clearly proven.
Dylan Minette. I'm gonna trust you on that one because that also doesn't ring a bell.
It does. Yeah, it does. I don't remember names, but like I can recall them when I see them. Yes.
I am looking forward to seeing more of him though.
Yes, definitely.
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
You keep saying that.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
That sucks.
Everyone is culprit again?
He's in Scream.
We're right back where we started.
Is there a new Scream? How many Screams are there by now? A lot.
I don't know. Plenty. Were you on about Don't Breathe? I forgot the name of a movie. It was about his mother being a realtor and them trying to sell a house that they lived in for a hot minute.
Yeah.
That's all I recall. It was not a good movie.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
We already agreed on that, didn't we?
Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank.
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Also,
They
wait.
were waiting.
Question. I know you can't... Actually, wait, let me check something. I need the school rules. Let me in or the open house? I think it was the open house, can I?
It was open house.
Yeah. Tifa, help me with
The
this
letter.
one.
What are you looking for?
The one about the gym.
What rule are you looking for? The gym is closed at nighttime. You can't go in.
Yeah. I know we can't go into the gym at nighttime, but is that because we can't go into the gym through the front door? Or is it because if somebody enters the gym, something happens?
I'm quite sure it's actually locked because they were waiting in front of the door for it to open.
Okay, but that doesn't apply. Here's where I'm getting finicky with my line of thinking. It isn't about the gym not being enterable. It is about the door being locked, because there's a difference.
I think so, yes, but it's definitely. I don't think it's a rule. It
Because-
just says that it's closed.
Yeah, but if the gym is closed, only means that you can't enter the gym through the main door. You could still kill Ryoma in the jail shower thing, zipline him over to the window, and enter the gym through the window.
Yes, but that is not an option either because Monokuma said that no one after nighttime alive was in the swimming pool. And if Ryoma was already dead, I consider being ziplined across also being in the swimming pool.
I think
you're in the room.
I don't know how that is in the Japanese version or any other languages, but saying you're not allowed in the pool is ambiguous. Because if... do you mean in the pool, in the room with the pool, which is what most people would refer to? Or do you mean in the pool, as in the thing with the water in it, specifically, that section of the room?
Well, the way Monokuma said it definitely sounded like no one was in the room. Or no one alive.
Yeah. The pool is the pool, not the pool room. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so it all depends on how you consider it. Because I consider it a pool room. But that could be a lost in translation thing.
I still have no idea, not exactly an idea where we're going with this. Or how we get to the point we were making earlier.
Well, I understand.
The body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
Sorry.
Or I feel like I understand how Ryoma got to the gym. I just don't know at which time he got put in the tank.
And how?
And how? Because if it was after wake up time, after morning.
Wow.
If it
wake up time.
If it was in the morning, then there were people there, which means it was done while people could have seen it.
Technically, yeah. I'm clarifying because of the language. Thank you for that.
Thank you. But then, if it really is just a pool and not the pool room, then it could have still been done at night. Because then she could have also ziplined across.
Yeah. I really want to know what fuckery they pulled off to get this one done.
That's the one thing I don't get yet.
We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
That's where we're gonna get now.
Hopefully. When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank?
Wait, we need to answer that now.
Maki was with Ryoma around nighttime, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. Around midnight. So it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
I thought we would have to answer a question. Then, it must have been the zipline thing.
But then they would have had to enter the gym during nighttime too.
Well, you don't need to enter it to be able to shove the body in the tank through the window.
Yes.
When did they hang up the tank? Was it the same morning or the day before when they were
You're not
up?
gonna tell me they threw him through the window.
Yeah, but the tank and the window are at the same height.
Why don't you press A and wait for this topic to come up, Jack? This is what I do.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Yeah, Miu, where have you been a moment ago when we argued this, huh? Why do you wait for me to press the A button? I thought you're an independent inventor.
No, but after what Groundhog said, I'm quite
Being
sure
sassy,
it was
rightfully so.
done at midnight and she didn't even have to enter the gym.
I still think it all depends on what entering the gym means exactly.
Dick cheese?
Why is that the part that you got hung up about?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
Not slipped, but zipped.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Her voice puts me to sleep.
Does it make you snooze?
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Kimiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
Are we sure about that?
No.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Also, do you remember the inner tube thing? The floaty thing in the pool?
Yeah. It was a tire.
It's an inner tube.
Fine. It looked like a tire.
I know. How? Why?
Go to sure if we discuss disagreement.
Well, that's probably what the body was hanging in.
Oh.
Disagreement?
Excuse me?
What? A disagreement?
Oh, there we go.
You mean you're split down the middle again?
Time for a scrum.
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Everybody put your dancing shoes on, it's about to go down.
We've been waiting for this!
Debate scrum! Yes.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
It seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. That's what we've been waiting for the whole time.
3 hours later.
All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Yes. Here we go. I wish I didn't have a weak neck so I could headbang properly. Also, question, what is this music genre called? And don't say video game music.
Techno? I know.
Is this dubstep? I don't know.
The next morning.
Alright.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
You got a
Yeah.
announcement.
In front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Kimiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Trans. I'll take it.
Rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Rules.
Kaito. Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's.
I got this!
No, you.
Might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
Told you.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Lucky!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Yep. That's what we talked
now
about.
we argued that.
This is why we argue so much.
Shuichi's testimony too.
Here we go. Button mashing.
Well, that is something definitely lost on me, because if you tell me you're not allowed to enter
Oh.
the pool at night, I would see it as the pool.
Hey, first try.
It was lost in Tifa, technically.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
Or Electro House. It sounds similar to a Swedish house mafia track. I've never heard of that, and I didn't ever think that would be something I'm going to Google, but I will later. Thank you, Skin.
Me neither, but I usually don't listen to that kind of music, or this kind of music, to be honest.
I didn't know I liked some dubstep until Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah, fair. There's always exceptions.
That stuff blew my fucking mind. Just like
But
the
that had a
soundtrack.
killer soundtrack.
Yes, not a single bad song.
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
Okay, yeah.
See?
Window's higher than the
You don't need to enter the gym.
pretty close by.
Yeah, but that would mean they yeeted Ryoma into the tank.
Why? Just because your arms are in the gym, that doesn't mean you're in the gym.
Oh, wait.
There's a
Wait.
ledge on the side.
I think I'm having an idiot moment. Is the tank wall adjacent? Like this?
Yes.
Like, if this is the wall, is the tank here?
The tank is right
Or
next to
is
the
it
window.
like here? Because I was thinking it's like this.
No.
So they would have to like stand here and throw Ryoma.
No, I'm quite sure you've seen it from the side,
Which is
and it's
disrespectful.
really close. You don't just go blip. Then the... Well, no, the ground wouldn't have been wet, but because there's a tank under it. It is close to the actual window.
And I also think if there had actually been splashes, nobody would have noticed because there's a water tank.
That's what I just said. And on the side of the pool, there's a thing you can stand on at the window. So she also doesn't have to...
Yeah, like a windowsill.
Yeah.
curtains might have been closed, but the window was open. The whole investigation.
I'm just imagining that they knocked him out and then put him in the inner tube, gave him a good push to zipline him over there, but first they buttered or oiled his sides so that when he gets there, the zipline stops and he gets ejected forward and into the thing. You're thinking about it right now.
Press A.
No, we're going to discuss this now.
I'll butter you up if you don't press A.
Kinky.
To put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
Yep.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Yeah, fair.
Tagged my music channel on Discord for 2 Swedish house mafia tracks. Fucking love
Nice.
those.
Can I
Thank
check
you so
this out
much.
later? Thank you.
Yes, indeed. I misread that as HSM and was gonna be like classic. HSM. What does that stand for?
I'm not sure.
Thinking.
I have no clue.
High School Musical. Oh my
I should
god,
have known that.
I was going through like Beethoven and stuff when I read classical.
We should also watch
classic.
that all together. We're all in this together. And you know, da da da.
I was
something,
thinking
something.
different classic, sorry. High School Musical is fine too. I never watched that.
You've never seen High School Musical? Really?
Listen, in my mind frame, that came out around the same time as Glee. And there were 2 groups of kids in school. The ones that liked that stuff and the ones that didn't. I was in the group that didn't have an opinion, but all the cool kids were in the group that didn't like it, so clearly I gravitated that way.
You never struck me as someone that likes High School Musical, Skinner. But yes, movie night.
Yes.
We are definitely watching High School Musical now.
Question, are all of them good or the second one is the best? Okay, so more than one. Fine, I'm in.
We found Skinner.
There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. I think you triggered Skinner. How's the rice cooker, by the way?
Their songs.
We need to watch it ASAP. Let's put it on the list.
Well, that's the deal. We're watching.
Fucking love HSM. Why do I now imagine Groundhog and Skinner both sitting there like singing while they're typing?
I've seen it years ago when it came out, but never really rewatched it. It's time.
Anyway, so those 2 things were a thing in my mind. They were basically one and the same. And when it came time to choose, we chose to watch Glee. I never watched that back then. I watched it later. For the bigger budget release it in the cinema, 16 on me was so hype. And I am currently singing it. You're welcome, everybody.
I remember most of the songs, just not all of the lyrics.
You came for a class trial. You stayed for the High School Musical references.
Danganronpa, the musical?
Probably a thing that exists.
That could definitely be a thing.
At some point, I'm pretty sure it will be if it doesn't already.
I don't think I've seen High School Musical 3 though.
It was hype, but in retrospect, it had so much forced heteronormativity. Let's watch them. What time is it? Summertime. It's our vacation. Alright, we'll watch them. We're on board.
Let's discuss one later on Discord.
Yes.
Not be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Wow, how did we suddenly get to Gonta?
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Thank you, Gonta. Besides that,
I like how we just started randomly.
I'm sorry, we're talking about ziplining his corpse. It's an HSM3 blooper of 2 of the male actors making out in defiance of it. It's incredible.
What?
Note to self, we also need to watch the bloopers.
Being a gentleman
Gonna
has
watch it
nothing
all?
to do with it. I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
To put in the window pane thing, yeah.
Tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Also now you can see that it's right against the edge.
Put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
Or close enough at least. Yeah, there's a little drop shadow kind of thing happening. Yeah. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder couldn't have been used like that in this crime. I can prove it. Quick!
What the fuck? 2?
Nope. Nope.
I was wrong.
Everyone's staring
But
at
the
me.
ladder does reach the window. It can... Wait, it has to be 3 then. How high was he compared to... Do 3, do 3.
That's it. The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage.
I did not think of that at all.
Does that matter? It wasn't...
Apparently.
It could have... When was the stage set up? Wasn't it the day before?
I don't recall. Apparently. I may have had an HSM and HSM2 sing-along for nostalgia for my 18th birthday party. That sounds really cool. It was so much fun.
That's the most important
Not
thing.
bad, not bad. Maybe we should do that for my birthday. Karaoke night.
You want people to die. Or go deaf.
Wow. Wow. I see how it is. Okay.
We can do a karaoke night, but I don't think people will appreciate it.
It would not quite make it.
Guess not.
When? The stage wasn't set up in the morning itself, was it?
I think it was set up.
I thought it was all done the day before.
I think so too.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
I wouldn't call that barely, but sure.
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
Can we talk about the rope?
The ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And you couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Could they have made her voice any more quiet in this moment?
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Why are we all suddenly bashing on Gonta?
Would not throw dead bodies or ladders.
Only because he can carry Ryoma.
Only manhole covers. Have you adjusted the audio? Nope, haven't touched it.
The body could not
Like, I can hear these people just fine.
on a tank to begin with.
Korikyo's line just now was louder than Tenko's.
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
What?
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize.
Yeah. Why are we shitting on Gonta right now?
How the culprit moved the body from the window? Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Here we go. Tell us.
Do you have the answer then?
Right in before him saying something really stupid.
Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
He doesn't know himself either.
Actually, don't know that yet.
What?
Dude, we have like a third of truth bullets to go through. Come on.
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window.
I don't think we used all of them in the first class trial, by the way.
I think we have.
Did we?
Yeah, after the Kaede twist we did.
Oh, fair, okay.
We didn't up until that point, that's why I was confused.
Oh, that could be. Because I remember you saying that too.
To be honest, that would also be cool if they give you a case where some of the truth bullets don't end up being used.
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and
That
mighty!
face.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks!
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
Time for another mini game.
I know. I have to do something.
But which minigame?
The one where I have to click on balls to make letters appear. I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Yes, let's move on to the next point first.
Really? What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
That would be red herrings though, which can be frustrating, yes. But I wouldn't put it past a Danganronpa game to do exactly that.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
I mean...
That I agree with.
True, but usually one leads to the other. Just
Well, with me it's the other way around.
Focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
I thought she didn't investigate at all.
She's using her common sense.
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Is Maki the secret Kyoko of this game? Except she speaks less.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
Clearly.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet?
Oh, we could have gotten there.
Also, I had just the dumbest idea.
What?
All the handcuffs in the jail thingy were scratched, right?
Yeah.
What if the culprit is a person wearing rings?
I don't think those would cause that kind of scratches on all of them.
What if that's what they're gonna go with? Like the scratches weren't from a struggle or anything, they were from the person handling them.
I'm not sure. I think it's just gonna be normal tear and wear.
Then again, unless they're not made from like gold or stuff, it's unlikely, no? Wouldn't the rings scratch before the handcuffs do?
Well, we already established that the handcuffs are pretty cheap and scratch easily.
That's not how rings work. Well, in my defense, I wouldn't know.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial. It's us.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was
That's robophobic.
It was Maki's idea.
Yep.
when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Who is Nino?
That is really random.
Who's the... what? Did I miss something?
Amy Kawa under the bridge?
That's a reference we're not getting, I think.
No, that goes over my head.
Or under my bridge. If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Ouch. I know that feeling. Ultimate not good enough detective.
Okay, so now...
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when we got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible!
Oh shit, I...
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Real magic.
It must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Wait, I could have agreed with that? The cause of death is a certainty. Ryoma drowned in water. However, I don't think it was possible to drown him in the pool.
It is very possible to drown in that little bit of water in the pool though.
Yes.
People have drowned in less.
Wait.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
What do we need to shoot?
Toilet, doesn't he?
I'm confused, Tifa.
I'm not sure.
We should consider places where water is stored.
Black piece of fabric?
Here, pool rules. Pool rules. He died at night, he can't drown
Oh,
in the
yeah,
pool.
yeah,
Pool
yeah,
rules.
yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no!
You have a point.
What did you shoot?
First, let's establish the crime scene.
With the other thing. Skeet.
Someone agree with me.
But the cause of death was drowning.
I mean,
There is nothing in his room that could collect enough.
Got a toilet?
We should agree with the toilet.
shit, you got judged real hard for it. Understandable.
It's not the moment.
Yeah. There you go. Countered.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
You don't need to go in the pool to drown someone in there though.
It's fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as
See?
you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
How romantic.
But these are the kind of things where I believe, or what makes me believe, that it's not just a pool, but the pool room.
Yeah. Same.
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
What a romantic gesture.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Why do I somehow think that he's now gonna get killed in the next execution by Monodam because he's jealous?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Why are we suddenly talking football? I think it's football.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Yes, agreed.
To fuck the Patriots?
I don't know a thing about sports, so what did they do to deserve it?
I have no clue.
I mean, yeah, fuck the Patriots, but why exactly?
I don't even know who the Jets are.
A team, I think. I'm more of a Giants fan, but Jets are better than the Patriots in my opinion. Okay.
I don't know either, so I've got no opinion on that.
I trust Groundhog's judgment. Yeah. Fuck the Patriots. These are American football teams. At least I got that part, right?
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Also, I'm gonna get this pen ready because I am 100% sure I called it.
What did you call?
That he drowned in the sink in his lab.
Yeah, we already agreed on that.
Yeah, but I said it first. And then you were like, oh yeah. I have this pen ready, I'm just saying.
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Where is it?
Scratch sink.
This is it!
There we go. After the game count, the Patriots made it to the Super Bowl, but they lost.
There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well,
At least they made it to the Super Bowl.
true.
I don't know what the requirements for that are, but...
Or, as I like to read it, the superb owl.
I was like, how do you get to that? I see.
I can tell you, thanks to Reddit. Somebody made a subreddit called Super Bowl but it's actually about owls because they are superb. That's the thing. If you go to Reddit Super Bowl, it's about owls.
I'm amazed how Super Bowl wasn't already taken for Super Bowl.
The person was too, I believe, is the origin reason story of it.
Okay.
Owls are adorable, by the way.
That is very true.
Scratch marks on the sink?
Owls over Super Bowl, by the way.
I have a question. Why are there 3 scratches? Like, did the person doing this not use all 5 fingers?
Well, your 3 middle fingers are closer to one another than your pinky and...
I don't have 3 middle fingers, Tifa. I've got an index, a
The
middle, and a
3
ring.
fingers that are technically in the middle between your pinky and thumb.
In Dutchistan, they have 3 middle fingers.
It's just to show that there are scratch marks.
The more you know.
I don't even think they're caused by nails, because imagine... That's an iron sink? What is it made of?
I think it's stone.
Have you tried scratching in stone? With your nails?
Not on purpose.
Like, good luck leaving those marks.
Tom Brady was playing for him and he's a cheater who is widely considered an amazing quarterback who has won the most Super Bowls. But he cheats. It makes me mad. Fair enough. He's
Don't
finally
know who Tom
retired.
Brady is?
Oh, that's that guy.
Is that the one from the movie? No, that was a trainer. There's
that
a
was
movie
Sean
on
Paxton.
Netflix
I think. Yeah.
about something with a Super Bowl.
Yeah, the coach of the New Orleans team. I don't recall that detail. Oh yeah, wasn't it that the balls were slightly deflated or something like that? There wasn't the right amount of air in them, something like that?
Okay.
But yeah, cheating in a team professional sport like that is complete horseshit. He's been caught twice and wormed his way out of it. Who knows how many times he wasn't even caught? Yeah.
I'm quite sure it happens more than you think, though.
Yes. Unfortunately.
But I'm not big on any sport, so I have no clue about any of it. So don't take my opinions.
The only sport I occasionally watch is a killing game. Unfortunately.
I only care about anime sports.
True. Still pissed that there is no Yuri on Ice movie out yet or a second season.
Yuri on Ice was great. Oh fuck, what was the question? Oh.
If Ryoma was drawn in the sink, what made the scratch the handcuffs?
This is it.
Those are very neat handcuff scratches, but sure.
Yep.
We'll take it.
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
But all of them were scratched. So they kept swapping handcuffs?
Yeah.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's...
Also here they don't look scratched, the remaining 3. Are we just making this up?
With light ones.
in the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
But there's 3 scratches. Oh, the scratches are 3 lines. This is the chapter 3 trial, right? No.
Close, close.
Do.
But we're finally getting somewhere though.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
And then once we're there, you can make fun of us for about 8 weeks for being in chapter 3.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Yeah, but we also found him in the tank afterwards. Piranhas don't eat handcuffs.
Dum, dum.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
Close, she says. Well, I can tell you that we are closer to chapter 3 than we are to the start of chapter 2.
Yes, that is factually correct.
I know.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Eyes, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, thank you, Kokichi. Still super salty around the Super Bowl when they cheated. I stopped talking about it, but I'm never forgetting. I think it's amazing that they get to keep the win. Which is how I'm reading this. Because shouldn't you be instantly disqualified from the whole thing then?
Well, I'm guessing it was never proven. Like, if there's proof, there's no way you would keep it, right?
Ah, but I said chapter 3 trial, so let's say 3 weeks away.
No,
Make it 4.
Yep, no. 2 weeks.
That's the current pace, yeah, true.
We're going fast.
Crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Why are you like this?
Stop! Please stop!
When it comes to these details, I feel like it could have been me.
Why are you like this? I'll just keep repeating this, right? Left. Look up Deflategate if you're curious, I'm sure it happened. I'm gonna look that up.
He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
Let's keep talking about the Shikuchi method.
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him.
But why do you need to handcuff him then?
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
And if he was knocked out, if you're knocked out and you drown, do you still have an unconscious body struggle? Or do you just...
No.
Then what were the scratches from?
The fight.
Yeah, but he said he was knocked out first, but then that doesn't make sense.
He was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
Super Bowl is this weekend, it's like a holiday for my family. Oh yeah, true, I forgot about that. It's almost at the same time as Valentine's Day this year. What are your Super Bowl rituals? All I know from sitcoms, once again, is that there is a lot of food. Lots of finger food.
Yeah, that, because the only thing I really see about it are like Super Bowl snacks and recipes, if anything.
Yeah, over here, Super Bowl is now also a thing. The NFL managed to bring the hype over here. So all the sales for this week at our supermarkets in the area are for barbecues. Which is wild because it's still almost freezing outside.
I'm gonna jump in and say there is no hype. Because I know anyone who talks about Super Bowl besides American friends.
I do, and if our a colleague of mine, and if when our biggest supermarket chains start promoting it, you know it's a thing in your country.
But supermarkets see money.
Yes. Halftime show, let's go. True, aren't they also doing like those super important commercials during that? We eat food and watch it together. Commercials I watch too. The best new commercials are Advent. Ha! It's fun. Also, halftime shows are big. I don't think I've ever seen one of them.
Well, I don't watch them, but I know they're big because usually they have like big artists.
Oh yeah, true. I couldn't tell you a single one of them, but I remember reading on the next day about the halftime show things, like advertisement and stuff.
I see it come by, but I usually just scroll past because I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Some people should listen to that advice.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What? Peanut butter squid? What did I miss? I feel like this transition was weird, or is it just me?
That's Tsumugi. Tsumugi has the same awkward energy we do. Sometimes.
A Food Wars reference.
I don't recall that part.
I don't recall peanut butter. Oh, wait! It's the disgusting dishes he makes. He does it in between where he tries to make like disgusting...
Soma.
Soma, yes. Tradition that he always did with his dad.
Oh yeah,
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, but that's been years since we saw that.
That's true, we also never finished it, by the way. We're in like season 3.
We're in the last season. We watched all until the beginning of a train arc. And then that was the end of the currently available episodes. No, finished it, but oops.
Yeah, we watched it when they were still airing it, and then we were like, we're gonna wait until it's all done, but then we never caught up to it again.
Well, we still can.
That's true.
Sucked my birthday was Super Bowl Sunday. Took precedence over my birthday. Sorry about that. But
that's how you know how big Super Bowl is.
At least you got to spend it together. There was lots of food and you had fun. I mean, yes, but...
If it helps, on my birthday this year, or technically last year, there was a Formula 1 racing thing that everyone decided to watch as well.
Yeah, but then again, truth be told, you don't really celebrate your birthday. Like you don't do anything special that day.
Everyone was there anyway.
Yeah, to watch the race.
Boring as shit.
It was so good, started watching it to laugh about and was amazed I actually got invested. Yes. Food Wars is great.
Food Wars was really good.
Is.
Well, it's finished.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already gave myself a point, so don't change it now.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
He could have taken a small bath in it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
That's what we just said.
Thanks for contributing.
His body to the gym from there.
No.
He said Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
Okay, now we get to the weirdness of it.
Although perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
The air. I know we have to choose things because this is a video game, but there's a shortcut. There's a shortcut? What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use?
It's to make sure that you've been paying attention.
Yep.
Spot selection, that is new. Click the windowsill, I would think.
There! The shortcut.
What other shortcut could it have been in that room though? The toilet?
Through the drain of a shower.
Oh yeah. That's very Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open.
Except the indoors ones.
Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool.
Well, the rest doesn't really have windows.
Straight across.
The gym does?
Yeah, besides these two, there are no other windows, I think, indoors.
True.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window?
Technically yes, but zipline.
Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
Question,
3
Tifa.
meters up.
How did the person get the rope across?
If you just tie something a bit heavy on it.
So where did that thing go?
Also, wait, now that you have a point, if this was all at night, you can't enter the gym. I still think it was thrown, then through the pool room, climbed up the vines, up the windowsill, and then connected it. Those vines are there for a reason.
How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym
Like
window
what?
was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
But wait, I think I'm onto something.
What?
Maybe the culprit is the person who was able to string the rope from the other room.
What do you mean?
Well, for all of this to work that we discussed, you have to be able to span the rope from one window to the other.
Yes. But by the way, with what I said, that is possible.
How? You're standing in Ryoma's shower room thing, what do you do?
You first tie it to the window. That's
Yeah.
one end. You drop it out of the window in the swimming pool area. Then you go to the swimming pool, take the end of the rope, climb up the vines.
Yeah, no, you're right. Hence the pool is the pool thing. Yeah.
That's right. I apologize. I must go on a journey to reflect on this.
There is no other way than that she must have entered the pool then.
Hitting dead ends, since we don't know
Pool area.
how the body was thrown into the gym.
Pool room.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alrighty then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely.
If it's not the vines, I have no clue how else you could reach it. Could you jump from the diving thing to the window still? That's quite far now.
We're gonna go through another minigame.
Oh, it's kind of like the, what was it? The skiing, snowboarding
Yeah,
thing?
but this time it's Crazy Taxi. This minigame is great. Before we get into it, I'm calling another break room. And then we can go into this tutorial fresh.
Yeah, sounds... Oh, now you have to make words like this. Okay.
Let's go through that once we're back.
Yeah. BRB.
Be right back. It's music though. Benjima, Skinner, thank you for lurks, and Evie, I hope that you can get an answer from the doctor soonish, because that sucks.
I would think though that you can notice a collapsed lung. So I would go with the latter.
I'm not an expert, but I would assume so as well, and I would like the jokes about doctors having notoriously bad handwritings to stop. Because, like, that's an important profession. Imagine being able to read the notes.
Yeah, but they do. It's not a joke, it's facts.
But why?
It's like squiggly line, oh, this is a recipe for the entire next generation.
This is how you make potions in real life. It's not handwriting, the sentence is typed.
Oh, that is weird.
That?
Okay, that makes it even odder. Like I said, I do still believe it's the latter, but maybe ask just in case.
Yeah, I hope you can get an answer soon, because yes.
How do you manage that?
It's amazing, in a bad way. Tifa, you have a system voice.
Oh, Psych Taxi. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psych Taxi will start up. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes laying around to form the question. Wow, so we have to make a question?
Also, I know this is really nitpicky, but during the tutorials, the text appears letter by letter on screen. And then when it's all there, if it's long text, it gets squished. But only after. It just did that.
I didn't even notice. I'm gonna pay attention to that. No, it didn't.
If it's long text.
Oh, okay. Hold left click to accelerate and use the A and D keys to steer left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you've completed the question, you head towards the escort that has the correct answer. Okay. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens.
The escort. Okay.
Also, there will be other cars on the road that are gonna block our letters. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, oh, now I saw it. Use spacebar to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them.
Just like in real life.
Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride.
Apparently your lungs can be partially collapsed with no symptoms. I didn't know that.
I did not know that. Or I did not know that either. I didn't know that either. But I would just send them a message or ask them. That is weird as fuck.
You saw that game of Mario Party, Jack? I have, but...
Your stars were swapped with that.
For better and for worse, my experience is that Mario Party luck doesn't necessarily apply to other things. But...
That is true. With Mario Party, it's just a shit show in general.
Like I never had Tifa step on a tile on a street, like on a cobblestone or whatever, and then suddenly my wallet got swapped with another person's. That's a very Mario Party thing to happen though.
I haven't succeeded yet to swap your wallet to mine.
You haven't found the right cobblestone yet.
Every time I try.
Let's go.
Please respond at your earliest convenience.
Where are we picking up escorts from?
Is this Florida?
Okay, I love this.
Actually, does Florida have these trees? Yes, they do.
This is outrun as fuck and I love it.
Wasn't that an A? Oh, they all have an A. Okay, never mind.
I think it's like answer.
Yeah, fair. Phone.
This is like that one Need for Speed game. I can do this.
I feel like this is lingo and I don't get it. Oh, not every block is just one letter. Okay.
Yeah.
The body was brought from where?
Ooh, drifting. I can't control
I thought there
the
were
car.
other cars in the way.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, you need to wait for... Because now you need to go to the right passenger and let them get into your car. This feels very Vegas, I think. The body
window?
was brought from where? Lab window. Hey.
Did I just drive into that person? And then they did this Chun-Li jump. Okay. I have to say I love this minigame because of how it looks.
This seems easier than the other one. Than the snowboarding one, where you could actually fall into something.
Yeah, but this is the first one. The snowboarding one also started easy.
Also, I like how they said that you have to stop at the right person so that they can get into your car, but what do? You just drive straight over.
I mean,
straight over
I
them.
would not suggest doing that in real life, but...
The body was brought to the gym from where? Didn't we already say that?
Here we go.
Was brought to the gym from where? I feel like we just answered that. The lab. If it came through the lab window, the body came out of the lab.
Gym
oh,
window.
like that gym window. Never mind. Was brought to the gym.
Jump. Amazing.
Well, we're getting a full car at least.
Next question. Roto. Yeah, sure. Oh, here, see
there's
now
the
the
other
cars.
cars. Ho-ro-toned.
Hold up.
How, I think? How... Something about the height of the floor? How...
I should not have still hit those, but...
How was it moved through the...
Ha! Hit two of them.
Oh, how was it moved through the club room?
Also, in real life, please don't drive in the middle of a road. That's an asshole thing to do.
Oh, through the classroom window.
Should I have hit the Monokuma? Oh, that was
a plushie, wasn't it? No?
I dodged it instinctively. How was it moved from a classroom window to the gym window? Zipline.
From window to window.
That was the hidden Monokuma. Yep.
Great.
Nice. Nice. I'm sorry, I'm not used to being expected to hit people on the street in a game that is about saving people from dying. This isn't GTA after.
What happened again if you got the wrong answer?
Same as last time. You got it wrong.
Okay.
Should you just hitting women with his car? Yeah, that
Is a thing.
That's a very Danganronpa thing to happen. You don't want to hit the wrong woman. You don't want to hit any women or men or anybody for that.
Just because it's the right woman doesn't mean... Right, you know what, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck myself up by saying what I was thinking.
Now you'll get the driving game at the casino that's based on this game. Yes. It's a nice minigame. I liked it.
Yeah, just one seemed fun. Because you gotta collect coins or something.
I sometimes think very visually, but I've never fought in a racing game simulation.
From his lab to the gym.
I love the mental image of Chuichi closing his eyes, making car noises with her.
Hey, visualization is everything in solving murder.
To be honest, if it helps.
It was
I can't hate on it, I got to the point.
It would just make me seasick.
Yes, yes you would.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
We talked about this first as well, but nope, not quite.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Very true.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
But isn't ziplining him just throwing him with extra steps?
No. It is not.
What do you mean another
Thanks,
way?
Tifa, thank you for good. Ryoma, go eat! Oh god. Somebody hit spacebar on him real hard.
I kinda hope that they show the scene where he zip lines across.
They will in the comic.
Oh, true.
Probably, I would think.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Now we get to
With this
the
equipment,
tennis net thingy.
connect the two
Rope.
windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. Oh. The mouse sensitivity in this game.
There!
I feel like leaving all of this evidence behind, if it is the maid, was really sloppy.
Could have been used to connect the window.
So she must have wanted to be found out? Or it's not her, and I'm completely wrong.
I don't know. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe this is Korekio's rope from his sexy rope games.
It could be, but that's the only thing why I would still doubt that it's the maid. Because of all the sloppiness.
What mysterious mystery?
Did we ever get to see Arthur in this game?
I thought the two went to sleep.
No.
Preparations for the show. That rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had
The
been
wing of the stage.
for some reason.
On the side.
Oh.
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
I like my mysteries mysterious, by the way.
Yeah, same.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
Funny you should ask.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length.
Yep.
As for the distance between the windows,
Good thing we have two rope connoisseurs.
I was gonna go with BDSM master, but sure. That sounds better.
the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
Gonda has a point.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Never change, Miu. Never change.
Well, yeah, she should.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Okay, now we're gonna figure out how it was done.
Too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
Unless...
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
One more rope? Why?
Another rope. There was only one though.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, then it's impossible.
Also true, there were two ropes. Why were there two ropes?
Well, one was the rope, the other thing was the chain rope cable thing from the tennis net.
Yeah, but if only one was used...
I think we'll get there right now.
I guess the other one was to tie the body to the tire?
Inner tube. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope. Funny, you should mention it.
Tennis net cable.
This is it!
I remember details. Not all of them, but...
Tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
Who was the one that
Kaito?
said that? Kaito.
50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so
Oh, Kanta is gonna...
Oh! Wait. Here's what I was thinking before I realized that my plan has a flaw. You go into the pool room,
Yes.
you take one rope,
Yes.
throw it over one window,
Okay, yeah.
then somehow find a way to keep pulling on it so that it goes around. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Then you have the two middle parts and you connect them with a knot.
You know, like a ninja movie or Wild West where you just throw it and it like winds around the window still and gets stuck automatically?
I'm just gonna keep pressing the A button.
That is a good idea.
first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
I really think it's the other way around, because the only way to get up that gym is climbing on the vine.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Okay, so I was only partially wrong.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both.
Wait, wasn't one of the windows or one of the ropes long enough to cover the whole distance?
Yes, it would have been, but
So why do we need to tie them together?
Wow!
I don't know.
Amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable!
I would expect one is to make the line and the other one is used for either the tire or to like make the body attached to the
Tifa,
tire.
for all we know, there could be a second break in this class trial.
That is very true.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
What kind of bugs do you need rope for?
I am not sure.
To get it to connect to the windows.
But you don't need a second rope for that.
That's what I was thinking.
Like you can't just, if you're standing in the lab, you can just connect to it, drop it out of the window and then get the end in the pool. Like you don't need a second rope.
They just explained how you do.
Yeah, but
Yes,
I still don't get what the need for the two ropes were.
They just explained that.
But it was long enough to not have to do it.
But you need a ladder.
Yeah, but there are vines right next to, or there are vines on the pillar that lead to the window still. So you also don't need a ladder.
They would rip off.
Carry a body on just that.
I guess I just overthinking on the vines.
And you know, Tifa, how I can tell you that your vine idea is pretty cool, but not actually what happened?
No.
They're not a truth bullet.
Oh yeah, true.
I know.
That makes sense. I really saw it all play out in my mind.
I got it!
Here we go.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
What's she gonna say?
What does that have to do with anything?
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
That also makes sense, to be honest.
No. If you handcuff him while holding the rope, so the rope is in here, I'm handcuffed to it, yes?
Yeah.
You could slide him across. How do you get him out of a thing?
Like climbing up the vines, getting on the windowsill and opening it again.
Windowsill.
Windowsill.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Don't shut him up. I think the idea was good.
Tarzan? No, then the unconscious / dead drowned Ryoma body would just go splat against the wall.
Yeah, but if it would stop there. As long as it stops on the other end, you're good.
Yeah, and how do you get him out of that thing? When he's hanging there. So you need to, like, while you're balancing yourself in the window frame, grab the body, undo the handcuff, grab him as he falls down from the rope,
He doesn't have to fall down. You can first pull his body up so that his hands are still down, uncuff him, and then just floop him over the edge.
I think you need to floop something. Whatever that means.
They also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
Yeah, so you would have to either undo the knot up there, or you'd have to undo the handcuffs with a body dangling there.
I still think the body was put in the tire. I'm just saying it was a reasonable thought that she had. I don't agree with her.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha
Was the
tank.
tire even a bullet point? Only the...
Yeah.
I thought only the cloth was.
The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
And unless you're super strong like Gonta, I don't think you have the physical strength needed to pull that off. Like you went with it.
I doubt that. Wait, he was 3 feet 5? How? 3 feet 5 in centimeters. He was 1 meter.
What does that have to do with anything?
That is easily carried.
Did you just
Or
go from
dragged.
somebody's height to their weight?
He's not that heavy.
Let's carry on.
I can carry you.
But is there really a way
And
to
you're
do
twice the length.
Only in the Netherlands do you judge whether you can carry something by its height. Not its weight.
He is
But it's
not
height.
obese.
And how would you even know that by just looking at how tall he was?
You haven't seen his body. Is that what you're
You know
saying?
the game also gives us his weight.
Oh, show me later. He is definitely carryable. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're 6 feet, I could carry you. How much do you lift? 2 feet?
He
I'm
is
training.
1 meter, which means he can't be more than like 40 kilos.
You're close, but you're off.
Show
Just-
me
just to
his
prove
weight.
you're wrong.
Show me
88 pounds.
kilos is like almost half. Here, 39 kilos.
Then you're way too close.
That is liftable.
Let's carry on.
I'm just saying.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Are you implying implications? You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If a body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Because you can't get into the gym.
They would have had only one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi, the stage is finally set.
Stop hyping us up!
He believes in us.
That's really sweet, but maybe do it when we give you a nudge that now is a good time.
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
He's our hype man. Yeah, he's an amazing hype man, but...
It all starts with you.
More like it ends with us.
The opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Very
Thank you.
true, I forgot that he sees himself as the main detective here.
Yeah, we just do the grunt work.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Why would I not be shocked at this point if Kaito ends up being the mastermind?
I don't know, he wouldn't push us to do this well, would he?
Would he?
I think he would then not motivate us this way.
Or would he?
I guess to keep the game interesting, it could.
Junko kept throwing us hints. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with a rope to move a body between the windows. Think, come on, think. Time for the other minigame. There we go. How did this go?
Tire. Float eating.
Correct.
What are you going for? Rope? Rope line? No, rope. What word are you thinking of?
I don't know, but I saw R-O-P-E.
Rope.
Any ideas, Tifa? Oh, there's a new one.
Rope, rope.
There's a new
rope.
one down here. What was it?
Why? Rope. Line, rope, zip, rope.
Rope A? Why?
Rope, rope.
Oh, rope way. I didn't know that's a word.
I would have never thought of that because I don't see ropeway.
I like zipline much better.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a rope.
Oh, I've never heard of ropeway.
Thank you, Danganronpa V3, for teaching me English words.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
That's what I said, Jack. Groundhog? What can I say? Sometimes geniuses share faults.
I also don't even recall that you already said ropeway before.
Nobody did.
Oh, I thought that.
No, that's why I said zipline made more sense. I've never heard anybody. I've
in that
never
way.
heard, seen, or read the word ropeway. Ever in my life.
Well, now it's a thing.
I was today years old when I learned that's a thing. Zipline is better, yeah.
Even the same length.
Brain damage or something?
Drain damage.
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Tell me about that. Nope,
Good thing
that
we
definitely
do.
was. The culprit used it to move a body along the rope. Did somebody say
Mind
tutorials?
In scenes where you have to deduce an image, Mind Mine will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer.
It's like that minigame in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl in the Underground.
I was actually gonna go with the games that were on like Windows XP.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper. Which I'm quite sure no one ever understood, and we just all randomly clicked in it to see how far you got.
No, that's a you thing.
I'm quite sure that's an internet thing.
Would you like me to describe the rules for you?
No.
So, Sunday Minesweeper stream? Just so I can show you?
Windows XP.
Retro.
back.
I love this game, but Motonot hated it, so we tag teamed it and I took over for this minigame. The only trial gameplay I did myself. I think we'll be able to do it.
Well, I'm not sure
be
what
okay.
the point is here yet, but we're gonna find out.
Minesweeper, but let's find out.
At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces.
Oh, I can check the thingies like that. That's what that part of the screen is for.
Use the mouse to move the cursor and left click to erase the pieces. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. Oh, it's one of these
Ooh,
things.
I like those games.
That's not Minesweeper at all. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order. White, pink, yellow, white.
I'll forget that. Oh, good thing we have numbers on them. Do you see that? There's little dots on the
Oh
things.
yeah, true, it's like dice. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. Can't we just say the object? The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change.
Chains.
When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence couch will take damage.
This is another game in the casino now. Yes.
Yeah, I doubt I'll play this. If there's just one piece left, you can repeatedly left-click on it to remove it.
I like that they put a casino in this game so you can play the mini games whenever you want. That's a cool idea.
I already don't like this game. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just go clicking like crazy.
Too late.
It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding.
Ooh, the music.
It's not that.
Alright.
Like click through it so that you see bits of the item. Like that's a chair or something. That's the ladder, you don't need that. You're gonna go through the entire thing, are you?
I thought they would fall.
Imagine taking the fast advice by clearing the tire that you see here and not the ladder.
Stop making sense, Tifa. Oh, minus 10 seconds. That's me.
Tire, not ladder.
I think I need both.
No, it says once the item is clear, you can click on it. Have you not been listening to my amazing system explanation?
Are you
doing this on purpose? He's just clicking around it. Still not listening to any advice. On purpose. Definitely on purpose.
We'll need to do plenty of clicking.
I think this one is still blocking it too.
Oh, come on. We did it! Swing! Love a sound effect.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Am I the only one thinking inner tube is kind of a weird word? Is there also an outer tube?
Very true.
The inner tube?
Like this is... What would you put around it?
The rope on one side.
Well, only 2 of us found it.
On both sides. The culprit made a ropeway. From the rope connecting the windows.
Oh, like
so they
that.
did zipline him.
I kind of expected the thingy to hang like this so that you would be hanging over it, like stomach on the side, feet on one end, bungling on one end, and your arms on the other.
I expected them to stick the inner tube over him so that he's stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
Like a rocket gun.
This is not what I expected.
The window is higher up. Gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
And the ropes too?
Wow, they completely threw away my fine
Use the ropes and the inner
idea.
tube to construct a rudimentary
How big is that inner tube? It looked so much smaller on the screen.
It was not this big. Not big enough for 2 people. No fucking way.
And this is why perspective matters in video games.
Also, this seems dangerous. If there's more weight on one side, wouldn't it tip over?
From the lab to the gym.
Yes, it could.
It's only supported on 2 ends. That can easily go bloop.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the
It's
body.
Ganta. I mean, look at this body.
Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Alright. The person who did this knows a thing or two about ropes and knots, I would think. And has to have some body strength to be able to pull this off.
Well, there's no ultimate sailor, so...
Well, when you put it like that,
No,
certainly sounds possible.
but I'm thinking in terms of what do we know about the characters and who could pull this off.
But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
No entering the gym
Monokuma?
is.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Headmaster?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
So somebody asked.
Well, it had to be planned beforehand.
An automatic out. But standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Yeah.
I forgot.
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Keyboard being very useful. No.
Oh, shit!
Well, he shouldn't have said that last thing and tried to trick him into an answer.
Yep.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
It's not Monosuke, Tifa, it's Monosuke. The U is silent.
Oh, yeah.
Near silent.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Almost.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
I think he's gonna kill him.
Who's gonna kill who?
Monokuma.
Like a big shot all the time.
Killing Yellow Bear. For that, yeah.
Stops. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh? I think he's gonna get killed.
Nah.
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Aww.
How sweet.
Monodam's right!
Monodam, best Monocup.
He's probably gonna be the last one standing anyway.
Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Now that we got that out of the way.
Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, how else?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder! That's some crazy-ass shit!
Yep, I agree.
Still, 2 people on that thing, no way.
Wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
But that explains why you can actually see marks on the window frame, I guess? With the support beam in there.
I just assumed that the tennis thing was like steel wire.
Tennis thing?
The rope from the tennis net.
Oh, like that.
I think that's hard wire, not rope.
Yeah, but you still would need to put quite some weight on it to like put enough pull on there to make a dent.
Yeah, but it didn't dent, it was just scratched.
Yeah, it looked like deep scratches.
And with the friction, I would have understood.
Not necessarily.
Here comes Rope Master Kyo.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Yeah.
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
Why was half of the rope in the gym then and the other half in the lab?
The gym from the pool window would be the final step.
Like that, they threw it.
There we go.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
That is a surprisingly good throw then, because that could have just landed in the tank as well.
Yep, very true. Now it seems less suspicious. Like
Yes.
part of the setting up.
The culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered. But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I'm guessing
It
it just
fell.
fell in and they couldn't get it out anymore.
I believe that was an accident.
Even though you could just get a stick, a broom, or anything and fish it out.
Yeah, but the second you touch the water, the monocup's on your ass.
Yeah, but then you don't touch it with your body.
But the moment you touch the water, the monocups are gonna be on your ass.
Even with an item. That wasn't established.
I'm pretty sure they might.
That's not entering the pool.
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
And how did that piece of cloth land in there?
See, the reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious.
Poor rules. It was nighttime.
That's it.
Yep.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
And apparently brooms and stuff don't exist.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope.
The rope I understand, but still.
The steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
But okay, fair.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Why does the rope suddenly detach from the inner tube in this scenario? Shouldn't there be pretty tight knots in there?
Like a lot of work.
But there was a rope on it.
See why they just left it there.
Yes, but the inner tube is secured against the leading rope with another rope tied to both sides of the inner tube.
Yes, and the moment you untie one end at the window, it can fall off.
Yes, but then that means if they untied the rope at the window first, that both knots on the inner tube are still intact.
Yes, which are still on there.
There was only one.
There was rope on the tube.
And in the picture we just saw, they pulled the rope and the inner tube left or stayed behind.
Yes, but there's rope on the inner tube. It's not only the inner tube that's in the swimming pool.
Yes.
I don't get you. What's the problem?
I don't get you. Anyway.
So you say that there should be rope, but there is rope.
In the scene we just saw, they pulled the rope and it came off of the inner tube.
Yeah, but that was a low animation, not showing anything.
Yes. Let's carry on. We're gonna debate this till Kingdom Come.
Well, I'm
They
telling
would
you
risk
now
falling in and being killed. But is
Yeah.
there really no broom or anything like that?
Well, I'm telling you now, there is rope attached to the tire.
I know.
Yeah, it would take too long.
You should save. Yes. It's
You
not
do
a bad
have a
idea.
point. It's been a while.
Should have done that earlier already.
True, we should also save soon for going to bed. Let's see how far we can get in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
Anyone clumsy?
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
Please have somebody react to it.
Well, seeing how big it is.
One mistake. This was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Now,
The
I
whole
still
thing
don't
felt
know if
sloppy.
Maki is telling the truth or not.
Not really.
There were so many things left behind. The rope out of the tennis net, the rope in the thingy, the cloth in the swimming pool, the tire, the marks.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
The
Again,
fact that
pointing
they
to
say,
the maid.
Yeah, the fact that they say this already makes it the maid.
Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a rope.
That's because you like ropes.
Respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Okay, showing more of his true colors.
Stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Shuichi did it too though. It's like, oh, this could have been the perfect crime.
But there's a difference in saying it's the perfect crime.
Yeah, and it's different coming from a detective whose job is to be obsessed with these things.
No. Even if you just normally say it, saying it's a perfect crime, nothing wrong with it. Saying you have utter respect for and loving the person who committed that perfect crime are two completely different things.
Yeah, I get your point. No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
Yeah, and I feel like we're no closer to that. Nobody got an alibi that matters.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
I don't see how we get to that. Unless we now get to talk about the piece of fabric.
I also still don't get why he was chained.
The piece of fabric.
But my sidekick here is on a roll right now.
Unnecessary hype.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Listen here. If it's gonna be in the end that the piece of fabric we found is the thing that confirms it's one of us specifically because it belongs to our clothing, I'm gonna flip my shit. Because if we said that in the beginning...
Yeah, but we don't. Now that we know how it was done, we can also like tie the piece of cloth together to other things. Go,
Shuichi deserves all the hype.
go.
Go, best boy. Go.
I still don't get how the piece of cloth ended up in there though.
You already know who the culprit is.
Rope burn.
But we're in the tire.
Whoa! I swear if they make us choose now. Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Nothing has been said yet.
What?
That points to someone.
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes.
Don't make me choose right now.
So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right.
I think it's too early. We haven't been
They did the same thing in the first chapter trial.
there.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. We agree it's the mate?
Yeah.
It has to be you.
But I don't get how the characters...
I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the
Tifa?
prime suspect.
Cheers.
Cheers.
First try. And now we get to the piece of fabric.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Piece of fabric. It's gonna be that of her outer skirt.
Oh.
But how? If you didn't suspect her already, how would you have gotten to this point?
The throwaway line from Kokichi. That.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first. Is this true, Kirumi?
That little throwaway line.
Like, I suspected her the majority of the time, but still I'm confused on how it turns out to be right.
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
And what I'm also confused about
Are you prepared to stand by that decision?
is why she would do it,
Refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
and why she would deny it. Was that part of the request? Or is she really just...
I don't know.
Alibis for yesterday?
I'm not the culprit.
How
Really?
suspicious.
Crime was
Really?
committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Give us an alibi.
For nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh,
That was incredibly slow. I think you read the right one.
wait.
It still hit.
Maybe we can't prove everyone's alibi, but we can still pinpoint.
I got the background by holding the button too long.
What the fuck? How the fuck did you do that? Oh my god.
This was a happy accident. I went through the truth bullets, and I thought, no, we have alibis. They're flimsy by now, but we have alibis. And the bullshit thing in this game is right click, shoots the truth bullet, holding it makes it a lie. And I wanted to let go, but I was so focused on getting the V thing that I kept holding the button.
Oh my god, can you do that more often?
Pro gamer moves.
Maybe now we can skip enough to actually get to the execution.
First, I shall take a sip of his tea.
Damn. Good job.
I mean, I struggle with being this good sometimes, but I gotta go back and clip that if nobody got that. It was amazing. And complete accident.
Holy shit.
Last night, Kaito and I heard Maki speaking with Ryoma.
Just building on the lies.
Mention what happened after. Kirumi.
You're so lucky.
Did you return to your respective dorm rooms?
No.
Yes, we did.
Okay, maybe we did.
But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was awake until morning, which allowed me to hear a certain sound in the night.
Were we awake until morning? I don't recall.
No, this is all a lie.
I heard the sound
Oh
of
yeah, wait, we're lying. Yeah, never mind.
exiting the dorm. And after some time, I heard the sound of them returning.
Could it have been the culprit?
Dum dum dum.
But all you heard was a sound? That doesn't mean you know who made it.
I'm sorry, but this whole reasoning is horseshit.
Indeed, it doesn't. But I didn't hear the sound of someone going down the stairs.
Wait, I heard the sound of a door open. Second door to the left at the bottom floor.
During a full moon on the western peaks while I'm tasting this wine. Clearly, a sound connoisseur.
Has a room on the first floor. No one on the second floor left the dorm that night.
So everyone on the second floor has an alibi? You cannot determine the culprit with just that.
I agree with this one.
On the contrary, once we rule out the second floor, we know who the culprit is. Because preparing the ropeway required time to be spent in the gym.
Oh, and none of the people on the first floor were people helping, other than her.
What a coinky dink.
Typical detective overanalyzing.
It's extremely likely that
This is really bad though.
the magic show. In short, Himiko, Angie, Kaito, or Kirumi.
I can't even remember where our room is.
So cute.
See. So among the four, the only one with a room on the first floor of the dorms is...
Yes, only Kirumi.
It wasn't very elegant, but my lie was certainly plausible. Will they buy it?
You heard a sound, huh? Well, I hear a load of BS.
I have to side with Kokichi here.
Kirumi, your time's up. We already know you're the only one capable of setting all this up.
And that's my line of thinking ultimately. When they started with the rope things, it could have been two people, Korekiyo or Kirumi.
Why? Could have been Kaito too. He's also a rope connoisseur.
No, lengths.
Oh, fair, fair.
And Kirumi, we established, is Junko Light. She can do anything if you ask her to.
I've never seen this, and I'm loving it. So
You're
not
welcome,
only
Groundhog.
has Jack accidentally gotten a back route, he also got the back route you didn't see it.
I mean, what can I say?
Oh, you are so lucky.
Is it really luck though? Yes, it is. Well, that was an unexpected assist.
Right. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
And I'm guessing this is where it converges again.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
But to be fair, we know with the back route we skip time. Like, we get to the point faster. But I don't feel like this is something that should have been stretched any longer. Like, how would you have added to this? That is just unnecessary.
I don't know.
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Tell him.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
5
enough time for her.
minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder.
Seems like plenty of time to set up at least that bit.
Tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Oh, here we go.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
No. Alright.
I'm gonna miss her.
Same.
Also, does this mean we are correct now?
Black piece of fabric.
I suppose
Was that an option? I didn't see. Oh, there.
I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not that
Oh shit! If it really gonna points to
consider that the crux of your argument is faulty.
part of her dress, I get 2 points.
I called that.
No, I did. In the elevator. I
did.
said
Now, let me
part of her
focus.
skirt was missing.
How is it just a guess?
Here we go, come on, do the thing.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Even though I still don't get how the cloth got in there.
Damn it, I was wrong one. I made a mistake!
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words.
But you're wrong.
Cut through your words.
So it wasn't a piece of fabric yet. I was being confused.
We have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly.
Wow,
Are we
you're
saying
calling
she's
her
fat? Hey, 2
Cheers to
geniuses,
that.
1 thought.
The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Good thing our target was compact.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Still could have been anyone.
What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey!
God, he's so fucking annoying.
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi.
I'm still waiting for them to completely throw this around.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
I'm guessing she knows her motivation video and there's something in there that makes her believe she's fighting for the greater good.
That or everyone is not referring to these people, but everyone is referring to people she loves in the video.
Yeah. For everyone.
A duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Yeah, everyone
it's-
is the people in the motivation video. What? Where's this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly
We're
is this
wrong.
everyone you're talking about?
Kaito.
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
Here's the main event he was hyping up.
When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us.
Yep.
It felt like
Yep.
you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, Do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Yep.
Huh? The motive video?
I kind of forgot about the motive videos, to be honest.
So you committed
Until this bit.
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Where's she going with this?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about.
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear, Tua?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit.
This is a greater good kind of thing. There has to be something that makes her believe that.
Well, I would think we get to see your video.
But I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together.
Yes. That's why we are doing this right now.
I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
This is the Mikan case all over again.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
I wouldn't mind, but no, he isn't.
I see the way of thinking, but...
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
She's the last one I wanted to see going as well.
Yep. Same.
Do you think plot twist is coming or not?
That she saw her chance to strike.
I don't know. Honestly.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
That's pretty suspicious, yeah?
But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
But wait, she's indirectly saying that she was there at night. So even if she wasn't the culprit, she would be an accomplice.
It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
Oh, maybe they went there at different times.
They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah.
And...
Maybe we should think it over one more time.
Piece of fabric.
Made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
Even if it hurts.
I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yep.
Show us your skirt.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body. If it wasn't Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
Literally falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi...
I still wonder what part of it exactly got ripped off and how.
I don't get the how either.
You are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
Yeah, that's why we're doing this actually.
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone.
Called it.
Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
Now we're gonna have the panic talk thing.
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. It is... this.
This is it!
Imagine if we had led with that.
Black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Here we go. This I want to know.
I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the moment to be revealed.
Piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
I still do not see a point
Same
where this
reason
could have
as earlier.
happened.
Same.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym.
Yes.
But how would you control it?
Control it how? Why do you need to
What?
control it?
If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
Oh.
Prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed.
I still don't.
It's a zip line.
Yeah.
There's 2 people on there.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone onto a zip line?
Yeah, you go full speed down.
You pick speed up really fast, no?
Yeah.
So you need a way to brake. And you do that by holding the zip line with something to slow down, to create friction.
Oh.
Yeah.
For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
But then she would have had burn, what's it called, rope burn? Yeah, rope burn.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong.
She wears gloves.
Flawed.
It's a piece of glove.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against
Is it a piece of glove?
What?
Well, I mean, she wears gloves, so technically there's no point in her using her outfit.
That cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Okay, but that explains how the cloth was used, I guess?
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now.
Oh,
That looks really cool.
What is this truth?
That
Oh, I have
looks
to hold
really
that.
nice.
Seduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
I have to hold that.
That is just your
I
empty.
think you
My
need to
timing
hold
sucks.
for the yellow line. Or maybe not.
You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial,
Alright, she lost her weapons.
everyone's life is at stake.
Oh, it's at hold. Never mind.
I really suck at the timings in this one.
Hold that one.
Ah.
Everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
It's eating my
You're saying
inputs.
all of them.
No, Tifa, this is the bug.
I thought you're just not.
Oh my god.
Everyone's life is at stake.
No, I was pressing frantically.
Righteous truth.
But we're getting to the door.
Understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Is it just me, or
You are only
were the
trying
previous games versions of this much easier?
to protect everyone. Why must
Well,
you
the other thing was like right on beat, so I guess that was
I
easier.
understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it.
Also, those shoes look uncomfortable as fuck. Look at the weird arc in her feet.
You do not have any evidence.
Yeah, but I can't right now.
Speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere?
especially at the foot, at the front thingy. Look at that when you can.
But I will never accept it.
Alright, what's it gonna
But
be?
now her shoes are off.
Piece of trash proof.
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here.
Also, I'm gonna go, I told you so.
The piece of
Yes,
Okay.
came from Kirumi's black glove.
it's not her skirt, but I called it anyway in the elevator.
You don't get a point.
Told you it was hers.
Did we ever see the palm of her right hand? Because I only remember her seeing the other hand of hers. I have some quotes.
I don't think we've seen...
Bring them.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were
What
slowing
was the rest of the glove, by the way?
the rope with their hands,
On her hand, worst case.
there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn.
Kirumi is going to kill somebody, Jack. My favorite letters X, January 28, 2022. I did say that. Yep.
I'm not sure, do you get a point for that?
Culprit was
No,
I do,
you
yeah.
do not get a point for that. You didn't even see her as a suspect in this
I
case.
called this a week in advance. Point for me.
You didn't even see her as a suspect.
Point for me.
I get a double point in that case.
I see no more quotes, so no. That's mine.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on.
I really think it's going to be someone who have a magic show. Yeah, Tifa.
Then I also get a point for that if we're going this way. Okay,
Yeah.
point for quotes. We're quote pointing here.
See, one of them got broken by the friction.
Also, I love the fact that you kept up with that.
That, thank you. Yeah, true. Sorry,
That
I
is
didn't even realize at
amazing.
first. Thank you. It's gonna be Kaito or the maid. Tifa, February 2, early in the chapter 2 investigation.
Yeah, but those, I'm counting that as the same thing because both of them helped with the show. So I'll be nice and not add a point for that.
Anyone who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
Thank Martin for the last one. I wasn't here.
Oh, that's amazing though.
I
you.
cannot
And
put
Martin.
into words how thankful I am for that level of dedication.
Oh.
Tifa, there are people watching us that pay more attention to what we're saying than us.
Very true, because I don't even recall that you said that Kirumi is gonna kill someone.
Oh, no, I clearly remember being right. I mean, it's what happens all day, but thank you so much.
If anything, it was like more. I would have expected more like either she's gonna kill someone or she's gonna be the victim.
I have plenty for the end of the game. It will be a ton of fun to share. I am so looking forward to that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you
so much.
so much. That is absolutely amazing.
I need a sip of his tea.
I don't even have that dedication, and I'm playing the game.
It's the same material we're wearing now.
That's what I mean.
Thank you so much.
You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
This is what I've been calling for the entire time.
So we fished it out of the pool in the end.
Well, now we can go back and just do it in case we didn't take
You
long.
allow us to
I
use
still
the
feel
fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
like the bit in the elevator was really weird though. Like her dress looked ripped.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
I also know the end quotes, or the quotes for the end of the game. We're gonna be correct
Hello, everybody.
that the flying book is the Mind Master. Mark my words. I said it again today. I'll write that one down myself.
That would blow my fucking mind.
Biggest plot twist ever in a video game, and we called it right in the first chapter.
This is the first time I've seen someone who also saw through Kirumi at the start of the investigation. Yeah.
To be honest, I needed this after the first chapter, because I was so sure. So fucking sure. Also, I'm getting a point for this.
Never seen anyone else figure it out until the second half of the trial.
She was sus as fuck, I'm telling you.
We have our moments. In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that somebody has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. didn't let that stop her. She fought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it and kept thinking and kept going.
Very true.
This is where it led me and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
I feel like this is a beautiful screen to end the stream on. Because otherwise we still have to do the manga and everything.
Yeah, I thought
and it's getting late.
Oh, this is the manga. Because I was also thinking we could...
No, we still have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with ending here. Yes. That should be another point for me.
I am super happy.
Another thing that I found suspicious about... That I found suspicious that you missed, because background is her creating herself an alibi. That's why she chased Kokichi, to gain an alibi. Oh, it wasn't a compulsive need to do the things she's being requested. It was like, oh, convenient, annoying kid. That makes sense.
That is actually really smart. I found that whole bit a bit weird, but I didn't consider it creating an alibi.
Same, I honestly thought she was just putting things out there to make herself seem less suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I drink to that.
But I still don't get why did she kill Ryoma? Wait, who had her video? Ryoma had her video.
I believe so, yes.
I'm gonna guess that she actually did go to Ryoma, saw the video with him. Ryoma was then feeling sorry for her or something, and they made this all up together.
And we will also not get to see the video. I maintain that this game will go out of its way to not give us any answers.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
We didn't learn anything about Rantaro, and I don't think we still will. We don't get to see the motivation videos, and I don't think we will. And it's gonna keep being a red thread throughout the game.
I don't think we're gonna see all of the videos, but I think we're gonna see this one because it will somehow connect the why.
Oh,
this is
like
her
that.
reason on why she killed Ryoma. I don't think they're gonna get away with, oh, it was because of the video, we don't show you why.
I also don't get... Is that a prediction? It is now.
It is actually... wait, where's the prediction thing? Because I'm quite sure one of my predictions was that someone lets himself kill themselves willingly. Wait, that someone lets themselves...
Yes, I got it here.
Or did you not put that on either?
No, we didn't.
I hate you.
Nope, we did not.
Because I remember even saying that someone lets themselves be killed. Not, oh, that's what it was. You were like, oh, burly character commits suicide. And I was like, no, someone lets themselves be killed and it won't be a suicide thing.
I'm sorry, Gonta is gonna die in chapter 4. It's gonna happen. I don't want it to, but it's gonna happen.
I don't think Gonta is the type to commit suicide. He won't even think of that.
Yes, he will do something to sacrifice himself.
Either Ryoma was just convenient because she went to him already for the video and saw it as a chance to kill him, or he is fucking in on it. And we are gonna find out tomorrow, and I'm gonna forget I said this, so I'm already gonna set a point for myself.
No. No. Bad Tifa. No more points.
Like, I'm happy I'm right. I am sort of sad there wasn't a giant plot twist like in chapter 1 because I did not want her to go. Or I do not want her to go.
We had it the moment we saw the fabric. Because our minds just went black fabric. The person is wearing black right now. Is it us? Hopefully not again. Doing the same twist twice in a row is kind of meh. Who else could it be? Ryoma? Unlikely. It's gonna be the culprit, and then it had to be the maid.
Well, to be honest, I suspected her already, that was clear. But in the elevator, when I really believed her skirt was ripped, I thought that was the defining moment where it had to be her.
I'm shocked that...
The
yeah,
fact
we
that
now
that
know
is
that it's her.
just...
But why... Her skirt seems really long. Why didn't she just grab that, bundle it up and hold it like that? Which one of us is gonna check her skirt?
I think in the elevator... I think they did that on purpose to already show it could have been her. The fact that it was gloves in the end is a thing. But I really doubt that's gonna be a design thing, because it looked like a fucking rip.
Yeah, like...
I'm annoyed that it's her gloves.
I'm still so hyped from the back road. You're welcome. Such a cool detail about the room locations. And when he said it, it made perfect sense, but I would have not in a million years guessed that.
That was so much bullshit. Do you know how lightly you can go down the stairs?
Yeah. Is it a comic about how Gonta's room is above Shuichi, so he hears him blasting MCR? When I was a young boy.
He definitely strikes me as an MCR.
Yeah.
fan.
Yes. Yes, he does.
I used to love MCR.
I can't think of a single song of hers.
I've been to like 6 of their live concerts.
I can't
He
think.
couldn't sing live to save his life, to be honest. I didn't think he sounded good live at all, but I always kept going.
That always makes me
It was
sad.
so hype.
I'm also a big fan of Disturbed, but I once listened to a live version of one of their songs, and the main singer cannot keep up his like super deep grunting voice for too long. I love his studio albums where he can do that because it's just one song and then he can like recover for like 5 weeks, and I appreciate that.
I think that will really
I don't
hurt
blame
your
him.
voice if you keep that up for an entire concert.
He actually had trouble with his vocal cords several times because he was overdoing it.
I can imagine, because it's like raspy, deep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not healthy, exactly.
Yeah.
So like, I don't mean any disrespect when I say this, but I don't think I would... I'm not a big enough fan to go to concerts for most things.
Fair, every time you did go was because I dragged you along.
Yeah, and one of the times was okay. It's a story for another day. No, but I would listen to Disturbed songs on the radio, on a CD, download, YouTube, whatever, any day,
That
because
guy
I
is
really
amazing.
like that guy's voice.
The cover of, what's the name of that song?
Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence makes me cry.
But
It's beautiful.
I would not enjoy listening to them live because of that. Because I fell in love with the songs the way I heard them edited, and they just sound different live.
Yeah, but that doesn't always matter. Like I said, Jared Way, the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, sounds different live as well. But it's like the whole hype, the being there, the sharing it with everyone. It's like the whole
Yes, 100
experience.
99% agreed, but here's the thing about me, I don't care about that. I know that being at a live performance feels different because you can feed on the energy in the room and all that, but I don't like live concerts. The same reason why I don't like going to the cinema. I like enjoying it by myself, in my own setting, without other people who very easily annoy me. That's how I am. It's not the artist's fault, I'm just saying I can enjoy these things on my own time, at my own pace, a lot more than live.
Yeah, I can understand though. Definitely.
I spend my money on seeing plays and musicals rather than concerts. Mostly musicals.
I've never actually seen like a live musical. I would still really love to do that.
I have seen Mamma Mia, the musical, live as a kid.
I would still love to see The Lion King. Problem is, I don't want to see it in German. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna let that experience be ruined by a German musical. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, no, I agree. The German songs are not as good to me either. That's just a language thing.
Da war ein Löwe.
I don't think that's the lyrics, but no, I agree with what you mean. One thing I beat myself up over is, as a kid, I always thought musicals are meh because people are singing. I was a dumb kid. And I had the chance of seeing the original cast of Les Miserables when they came to Germany.
We've also seen that
with
musical on
Colm
DVD. That was
fucking
good.
Wilkinson.
That was a really good movie.
And I didn't. And like 10 years later, I listened to it and I really enjoyed Les Miserables. And particularly the version with Colm Wilkinson in it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do it anymore. Or I could never get a chance to see him do that thing. And I wish I would have been smarter as a little kid. Oh well. You always got the recording. 2, 4,
You should go see a show. Not Lion King though, Disney isn't the same. Yeah, but Lion King is the one that got me hyped about musicals. Like I remember seeing the advertisements for it, the costume, the song with it. I really wanted to see it. I actually got my parents tickets for the show. When I was younger, I like borrowed money from a friend of theirs to buy them tickets and send them to the musical. But I didn't go myself.
Disney shows are more spectacle than substance. I love the spectacle though. Like, I don't disagree. I love the spectacle. That gets me. I don't like Les Mis. That's fine.
Fair.
It's not for everybody. I also thought, I think we both agree on this, that in the Hollywood movie they made, I did not hate... who played Javert? The guy who also got into fights with fans and paparazzi and stuff. The guy who also was in Gladiator.
Russell
Crowe. Hugh Jackman. No, I also thought he was doing fine. Russell Crowe. People didn't like his singing.
He
I was
got
okay
so
with
much shit for that. I really enjoyed it.
Mind
it wasn't like I would buy a CD of his.
We're not trained, so we just go with, yeah, this sounds okay to me.
Yeah, but I liked the roughness of it. I thought it fit his character.
I also liked Hugh Jackman. Not as much as Colm Wilkinson, but he was doing okay. Don't know, didn't watch the movie, didn't like it live, so I didn't bother. Yeah, I don't think the movie would do anything for you if you watched the musical and didn't like it already.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah.
I enjoyed both. I was pleasantly surprised by the musical, but I also really enjoyed the movie.
I just thought of I Dreamed a Dream and now I have tears in my eyes. So let's go rate somebody before I make myself cry over remembering lyrics. Because I can't do that. I find the songs boring to listen to.
It has a few songs that I really like, but I can understand.
Yeah.
They're also not songs that I would play on repeat. Like the Encanto songs, for example.
It's true. It's very true. She made me listen to 2 more versions yesterday, and I showed her one of Pressure in 26 languages, I think.
27.
27.
I hadn't seen that one yet, but it was only uploaded like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I like that one. It was not bad.
Yeah.
How about, Tifa, we go rate Skinner, who is once again playing Dark Souls 2?
That sounds like a good plan.
Let's do that.
Then I already thank you all for hanging, for watching, for lurking. Groundhog, thank you so much for keeping up with quotes.
Yes.
That's still fucking amazing.
Thank you everybody for giving me the opportunity to wow you with getting that background by sheer accident.
Yes, thank you Jack for getting the background.
That is one of my proudest achievements.
I thank you for skipping part of the class trial.
In a good way. In a good way. No problem, I should go do homework. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here as always. And have fun with the homework. I'm not gonna say good luck because
Kick butts
I don't like that. Yes.
I'm gonna press the button.
Press the button, Tifa.
And I press it.
Thank you everybody for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with hopefully the end of chapter 2. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.